Okay.
Oscar will look at Ghostly and say, "Frog, horse, frog. Do you wanna frog, horse? Do you wanna go on top of the frog, horse?"
Yeah, are you all right, mate?
Frog! On top, frog!
Do you hit your head?
Oh my god.
I will go next to Madame Sprout and just put my hands on top of the frog. Safe, very safe.
Eternal Oscar right now. You would notice that Bubbles like does like a thing where like the sides of Bubbles' mouth kind of stretch to the sides and curl downwards like a, and you can sense what Bubbles is thinking, like, really, you think I'm good at this kind of stuff?
I was just gonna look at him. I was like, no, but I don't think I'm any better. You really want me to go up to that man and go like, oh, it's okay, she wasn't much of a loss. See, I can't.
Bubbles kind of points inside their mouth, and just you know what Bubbles is saying the whole time, and Bubbles is just trying to communicate like, I can't even talk.
I think that's the benefit.
Yeah,
Fine,
that's true.
okay. Ghostly, I think this might be for you.
What's that then?
Like, go give Brian a hug.
Oh, Brian's upset because now Cynthia's in bits on the floor.
Maybe-
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oscar will look at Ghostly and say, "Frog, horse, frog. Do you wanna frog, horse? Do you wanna go on top of the frog, horse?"
Yeah, are you all right, mate?
Frog! On top, frog!
Do you hit your head?
Oh my god.
I will go next to Madame Sprout and just put my hands on.
Shoot. This is really scary. I'm on like performance mode on OBS right now, so I have no idea what the stream looks like. But I'm really excited. I'm hoping it's good. It just feels like nothing is working right now. But welcome everyone to Into the Multiverse, whoever's out there. Into the Multiverse is a series of D&D campaigns, all set in the same world of Gostar. But they follow alternate... There's a bunch of different campaigns that follow alternate timelines in different realities. In this reality, we follow the group known as the Evil Bottoms. And I'll do a quick recap on what happened in a minute, but I'm just going to go through everyone here, and I'll get you all to make your lovely introductions, if you don't mind. Alright, so starting with yourself, Sheris, would you like to take it away?
Yes. Okay. Hi, I'm Sharis, also known as Blue on Instagram and Twitter. I play the sorcerer Meki, who is just a little country bumpkin farmer, gardener, and last session his hand melted off. So
Oh my god!
he's only got 3 fingers on one hand.
Oh, yeah.
So,
That's
yeah,
true.
and his little companion that he's kind of a guardian of, Elwyn, her face is melted off, so he's not feeling too good.
Oh my god. Yeah, that did happen. Amazing. Oh gosh. Okay. It's a rough time for Meki, but
Yeah, a bit of a rough time.
still holding on.
Call it that.
Anyway, we'll go. Well, we haven't got cast quite yet, but well, if he hops around during the introduction, we can whenever he hops in, we'll get him to introduce Elwyn, who now has a raisin head.
She'll be done checking out soon.
Oh god. Moving on anyway, then to yourself, David. You're playing the Cracked Bell.
Yes, my name is David, and I'm playing the character that is only known as the Cracked Bell, and I'm a bad man trying to make amends for all that I've done with these lovely small squishies.
Oh my
I'm
lord.
honoured to be called a squishy.
Thank you very much, David. We don't have Rose this evening, unfortunately. She was doing a photo shoot, I believe, but it's been cancelled, so now it's just kind of like... So, moving on again to the next member, Lujorio, played by Juanjo. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, hi, I'm me. I'm playing Lujurio. Lujurio is a what was he? We haven't played in a while. I already forgot. Oh yeah, he's a bard. He's a kind of a rock star. He's an elven. What Gabriel kind of made that up. What did you call? What kind of elf did you?
An Electric?
Make Lujurio? An Electric, yeah. But he's been revealed as a demon in the last campaign, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll put that all into the quick recap. But you're currently looking on screen at now him in his true form.
Yeah, I'm T-posing on the fools.
Thank you very much, Juanjo. I'm going then to yourself, Patema. You're playing Nice Rans Jones. Can you tell me a little bit about them and why they have this particular name?
It's because they have knives for hands.
Ah, wow.
As in their like entire hands have been removed and replaced with knives, like swords. They just have two swords.
That's still not. You're saying hands. It's up to like the forearm.
Forearm knives for forearms, Jones.
Yeah.
Knives, forearms, Jones. It's even working.
Oh no!
Knife forearms, Jones.
That's canon now. That's canon for team. I'm sorry.
So you play Knives, Franz Jones. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I will keep it short and sweet. Perfect. And and then we got yourself, Jade. You're playing Drip.
Yes, I am playing a Ganassi monk called Drip who hates everything and plays the harmonica bad.
Nice.
Wow.
For pretending like to make a sassy comment because I interrupted her introduction, but she didn't, so I'm surprised.
Any second now. It might cross over just into my own introduction. Well, it'll strike any second. We'll see. Also, my name is Gabriel Galway. There we go.
I saw her unmute herself when I was preparing myself.
I was not so wise. Hello everyone. My name is Gabriel Galway. I'm the DM. I'm the Dungeon Master. I tell the story, and this motley crew interacts with it. I throw stuff at them. We'll see how they react and what else. But so far, this group has been randomly teleported from different parts around Gostar, the world they live in, to a space, a realm known as the Vale. They found themselves in the woods. They managed to make their way through the woods. Using the guidance of a deity known as the Mother Doe, they managed to find the town of Tavenlock. Just before they got to Tavenlock, however, they saw another one of the deities of the Vale, who is currently the ruler of the Vale and also another area known as the Plague Lands, or Guinea. He's called Titus. They watched as this mysterious figure walked out of a portal, stuck his fingers in the sides of Titus's head, and they watched then as Titus collapsed to the ground, unconscious or dead. They're not really sure. They took the boat, just paddling away, not wanting to get caught up with this random person who just came through a portal. And they got to Tavenlock, where they discovered that their chef had been kidnapped by a bunch of goblins known as the Pajama Gang. The chef's name is, yes, he is called Mario. And so they went to the cave, confronted the goblins, they freed Mario, so that he can make them cookies when they get back. And they continued through the cave. They found a bunch of taxidermy adventurers who had been rigged with traps. They managed to avoid all of that, got themselves into a storage room where they met a couple of very cute little mimic barrels inside here, the defenders of this area. But continuing past them, ignoring their warnings, they continue into the back room where they encountered a gelatinous cube that removed Meki's head, and on the way as they're running out of this room, it reached forward and also grabbed Elowin's face, disintegrating all the hair off their head and leaving them with this raisin-like face. Also in this kind of chaotic, amongst all this chaos, Lujurio, scrambling around, knocked over a bunch of silverware in one of these crates and was covered in silver forks, spoons, and knives, and you watched as his skin kind of seemed to burn away and revealed his true demon-like form.
Butterfingers.
That is where we will pick up this story.
Oh my god.
So the gelatinous cube now slowly begins to retract back into the cave where it came from. The other barrels are just giving out shit to you, just like, we told you not to go back there, but no, you want to go, you just went back there anyway. And they're kind of now starting to shift back into place where they once were before, and they begin to go still and turn into regular barrels again.
Is the sorry, the herbal leaf that I bought?
Yes.
I don't even know if I have a herbal kit actually. One sec. Let me see.
What you know about the leaves is you can chew on them, and they can heal you just from chewing on them, or you can put them over wounds as well. They manage to heal wounds, and they are the core ingredient for making healing potions as well. If you do cook them up, you can make healing potions.
Oh, okay. Because I'm assuming from last time when we had a session, Elwin was kind of dying. So.
I wasn't sure if is he still dying, or did he? Or the pair of you? Oh no, is Elwin? Yeah, is Elwin still dying?
Elwin was. Luhurio healed me. That's why I got the three fingers back.
Yes,
so I was fine. Yeah, but I think Elwin was still pretty.
Yeah. So currently, Elwin's face, skin's still slightly bubbling. Is now unconscious.
Am I holding Elwin?
Yeah, you're on. Yeah, Elwin's on your shoulder.
I'd like to pick her off of my shoulder with one huge hand.
The bit of the face peels away, stays on your shoulder.
Oh!
While she's draped above me, I'm going to place my other hand on her face and try to use healing hands on her.
Okay. Perfect. How much do you want to pump into Elwin?
Is
it just a standard, is it?
Yeah.
Sorry, okay.
It's like it's 2 HP.
2 HP, cool, perfect.
Yeah.
So you place your hands over Elwin. The bubbling subsides, the face still remains kind of looking somewhat like a raisin, but it kind of smooths out a little bit as a bunch of light just washes over them. Their eyelids flicker, but just exhausted. They still remain unconscious in your hands until Cass joins us. But no longer.
And I just kind of turn to everyone and say, "What just happened? Barrel's moving. Her face melted off. Mackie, look at your hand. He's
just sobbing. He's just looking at it, just holding up his 3 fingers like...
Oh. Luhurio, are you okay? You seem to have gotten hurt.
Luhurio's just like flopping on the ground, like his wings flapping like an injured seagull, just like trying to polymorph back into an elf, just like, let's get out of here! Out! Just don't touch the cube again! Go out! Out!
Luhurio! And I'll like run over.
Yeah.
One hand cradling Elwin and the other one reaching forward for Luhurio. And I'll try and healing hand him as well.
Okay.
Because I don't understand what's going on. Are you okay? I don't think he realizes that you look different.
Aww, that's sweet.
Why did he take all his clothes off? Also, why does he have wings and horns now?
That's
Obviously,
true.
for healing, it's easier to heal with skin contact. And I'll just put my hands all over and heal.
He's just massaging your body.
just
I will let it happen.
Of course you would.
Lovely.
No complaining.
You do heal up, and a few of the forks that are kind of embedded in your side just brink, 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 like fly out of your body as those wounds stitch up.
Nice, good. Can I, like with the silver gone from my body, can I attempt to shift back?
For this, because it's been quite recently that you've just been touched by silver, so I'll get you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Good, that makes sense. That is an 11.
11. Unfortunately, you can still, your body kind of shifts, like a lock of your hair turns golden, but then immediately just turns black again. And you blink a few times, your eyes change color, but you keep shifting back. It's like trying to tense up, but your body's exhausted.
Okay, he'll just keep trying to like, he's trying to hide wherever he can, like hiding behind his wings or like behind a cracked bell, just not wanting to be seen.
I know this is the reference photo you chose, but you don't have to have no clothes as well, obviously. Do you still have clothes on, or are you picking them up? Or did the wings rip them off your back? Or
I have like the same clothes that the other sprite that I actually like. If you just take the eraser tool and like erase everything but head and shoulders, that would be a better.
Perfect. Yeah, we'll do that. Here, we'll do. I'm gonna do this a little bit of arts and crafts. Right now?
Yeah, I meant to have a token for today, but I'm lazy and stupid, and I didn't do it.
No worries. We will remove your limbs. There we go.
Replace them with knives.
Good riddance.
Easy.
Just one full knife for my entire body.
And now we'll just simply just pop it right on here.
Oh, smart boy.
Boop.
Smart.
Good
Wow.
as new. Look at that. You'd never
Wow.
know. You'd never know.
I am singing.
Still singing. Out in pain. Okay.
Oh my god.
Perfect. So, Evoms, you want to start scampering out of here, is it?
Yes, please.
Alright, so just like if anyone's read the We're All Going on a Bear Hunt book, you just kind of scamper back through the pitfall traps, all the darts, traps, get past out of the fungus, get past this poison smoke, the jump over the pitfall traps, scoot around the edges. Why is there a red dot?
What's
The
that?
enemy's following us.
I
Close.
don't
Red
know.
dot.
Oh no.
The red dot is doom. Oh, Lord. I honestly don't know. There's just a red dot following you. We'll say Audacity at this point as well. Just out of we'll say Audacity does she's kind of waiting out, or he's waiting just ahead from you guys, but it's kind of taking dispatch of the goblins that were kind of coming at you guys from behind, and has headed back into town now. It's kind of
Nice.
So, is that the direction you're heading, or is there anywhere particularly you want to head? As you do head
guess
out.
it would
I
make
just
sense
wanna
to go
get
back
away.
to
Yeah,
the...
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go to the only safe place we know. It's the town.
Okay, perfect.
Sounds good.
So, as you are walking back towards town, you start to notice that there's a lot more snowfall. It's starting to fall quite heavily now around you, and walking back takes a little bit longer just because of the thick snow that is forming below your feet. But trudging way back, it's summertime as well, which is very unusual. However, you continue making your way back and finally arrive back in the town of Tavenlock.
Oh, actually, what am I saying? Yeah, no, I would be hiding. What am I saying back to the town? The Julio would be far away. He doesn't want to be seen by anyone in the town. He would reach the border, realize, and be like, and just run into the forest.
Well, I can say as well, over it takes a few hours as well for you. It takes almost half a day to get back to town.
Oh, okay.
So by that
I
time, you
probably
could have.
time too.
Yeah, true.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Alright, so by that, you've kind of managed to fix your face again and re-braided your hair, made it blonde and nice and luscious, and your horns have finally poked down and receded back into your head.
Wonderful.
Yay!
You're happily back in the town. Oh, wait, we're missing Drip. Pop. And just for this sake as well, we can say Audacity and Bonk have gone off on some different types of shenanigans to follow up with that kind of stuff. But you managed to make your way back into town. Snow is falling pretty heavy now, and the town seems to be busier than usual. There's a bunch of kind of small pockets of individuals with maps out looking around at the town. Some people are kind of way down on the ground, like they're investigating the floor. You see a little character just pick up a piece of dirt and suck it and then kind of spit it back out, kind of points off in the direction of the woods that where you originally came from. And all these different groups of people are kind of coming back and forth, coming out of the tavern. The whole place seems to be bustling. With what seems clearly like adventurers, people who really do travel around, get around. They're buying up stock and everything from the town. You can see also the little gnome that you've met before is incredibly excited and absolutely overwhelmed and kind of exasperating, just totally exasperated with all these new adventurers coming to town. Like, just 2, 3 gold, 5 gold, 6 gold. Yeah, thank you. And as you do arrive in town, you see also Beery step out, kind of wiping a glass. He's got just a kind of like a sheep's vest on, and he's kind of put on a little thin gauze scarf around his neck. And he's just wiping a glass and just says, look over these. You managed to get back all right. We'll just give up.
We found the cookie man. He's here, yes.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. I thought you were a different bunch of adventurers. Oh no, I remember you lot. Yeah, you're the ones that helped Mario. Yeah, he's back in the shop. His wife's absolutely thrilled. She's waiting there with your reward whenever you want to head back over. Yeah.
Reward. All right, let's get going, boys. Let's go.
Perfect. So we'll make your way back. You kind of continue through the town over towards the restaurant where we have Mario. Hold up. Do I have Mario here? No, I need to go grab Mario. 2 seconds. Go yeet him out of this cave.
I want to make it canon that whenever David like giggles at one of Gabriel's character voices, that it's just a cracked bell giggling. I really want that to be the case. That he's just like.
It doesn't even have to be necessarily what I've said. It's just like he's just chuckling at something in his own head.
Yeah, it happens, and everyone's just like doing their own thing, and then next thing the crack bell is just like.
I didn't realize it. I noticed it now.
So as you do come into this very long restaurant, it has a lovely kind of setup here, just a bunch of round tables. It looks like it's been closed for quite some time. You can see now sitting on one of the chairs with a big steak over one of his eyes, and kind of he's currently sitting there with his overalls kind of rolled down around his waist. He's not wearing his red tunic, and what appears to be his wife, Peachy, is applying balms all over his body, and she's just saying, "Are you stupid, Mario? Why you go running off to the goblins? Why you do this? Why you let them capture me? I have been trying to run the restaurant the entire time. What the heck?" And she smacks him like 2 or 3 times, like, "Oh please, Peachy, I apologize. I had no say in the matter. It was, but I'm back now, and I'll be cooking the cookies again." Ah, and they kind of see you walk into the restaurant. But just
Still funny cookie man.
Oh, sorry, Julio.
Yes.
Okay, look who steps like forward and says, like, "We heard from a friend that there is a reward for bringing you safely home to your lovely wife."
Oh, yes, these are the people who saved me. Peachy, get the safe. Please, bring the safe out. And she's like, "Oh my god, Mario, you're absolutely crazy, but okay, that's all right. We need the money. We don't need the money anymore. We have you. You can make us a cookies." And she kisses him all over the face and runs off to the back room. And Mario's left there kind of topless looking around at you like, so it's good that you're all back safe and sound, yes?
I mean, when the children is missing a face,
oh my god!
And, someone is missing a hand. It's been rough.
Let me find a doctor.
But that's true. It's kind of the reward here. The food is horrible.
I think the tiefling down at the church and maybe do the healing, do the good healing, the good type of healing, not my wife's healing. She does the shit healing, but we can't afford the church healing. And the Peachy then eventually comes back with this little wooden chest, and she pops it down on the table. And she's kind of wiping her eyes with a little hanky, like, and puts it away, like, in her bosom. She's got a long pink dress on, long blonde hair tied up into a bun, and has like a hairnet over that. And she opens up the chest, and you can now see there's a couple of sacks, a couple of leather sacks filled with gold coins. And she says, "It's all that we can do to say thank you for bringing my husband back. It's so good to have him. His sweet face. And she kind of pushes him away. And such handsome people coming into our shop, promoting our shop. But thank you. Here, please, accept the 500 gold coins."
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much. You're very kind.
Thank you.
Now we can use this to get aid. We need to heal the child.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we need that. Our friend needs help. This will be put to good use. Thank you, Mario.
Let's go to the doctor. The doctor is at the church.
Okay, fine.
All right, so you kind of head on that way. I actually forgot to upload the artwork for this, but as you do come into the church, it's quite quiet, and just sitting on the front step of the church, you see a ivory skinned tiefling with long wooden horns covered in layers of moss. A little bird is kind of perched in its wooden horns, and it just wears a bunch of robes that seem to be made out of what's the same kind of material that you have like potato sacks in? Burlap, yeah.
Okay.
They're working like burlap robes that are covered in also layers of moss as well, and they kind of look up at you very slowly. They seem very old, and they're just munching on a sandwich.
Are you the doctor?
I am a healer. If this young child needs some sort of assistance in that regard, yes.
He needs a face and pronto.
Kind of sits up very slowly.
That was amazing.
Oh my lord.
That was so sexy.
Very slowly, they kind of walk up, make their way over to you, the correct bell. They kind of pull the child's head down and start looking at it upside down and opening its eye sockets, which are kind of like, they don't seem to put any care into the fact that its skin, that Elowen's skin looks incredibly loose and delicate right now, but they kind of open up the eyeballs, kind of look inside, open up their nostril holes, blow inside their nostril, and kind of fiddle with their ears for a few moments, and turns back to the rest of you. I can restore this young girl's face. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Unfortunately, not many people these days tend to the Mother Doe's church. Is it okay if I ask for a small offering for my
Yes, we have
services?
500 gold.
We have 100 gold that we can offer. That's all we have.
They kind of wave their hand as well, like kind of closing their eyes widen for a second at the 500 gold saying, and then they shrink down again, and as soon as you say 100 gold, they wave their hand and just say
50 gold will be enough.
and she starts to massage Elowen's loose skin on their head, and as they do, they're kind of then start stretching it almost like it's pizza dough. Their fingertips begin to glow green, and you watch as they kind of smooth out all the wrinkles on Elowen's face, and all of a sudden you just have this very smooth-faced child again, just completely bald, squeaky, clean, bald head. And they accept the 50 gold coins, and they say,
I can do nothing about the hair for now, just give it time. But they have their face again, and some eyebrows.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
That's all I can do.
Sweet.
Just hug Elowen.
They may take a little while to recover from the injuries, but they should be able to see again at least.
What? The sea?
they sit
Really?
down again slowly.
Well, if whatever harmed them today caused them to be so blind. But maybe...
No, she's always been blind.
Well then,
It's
there
an
is
issue.
nothing I can do for that. What is there?
She kind of ponders, and she starts to kind of whisper like up to the air as if she's talking to someone.
Can we do that? Oh no. Okay. Alright, okay. I cannot do that, sorry.
Thank you anyway. This
My
is...
pleasure.
Oh my god.
Thank you very much. We will be going. Have a lovely day.
You too.
We just get
Yes,
away
doctor.
from church.
Wait. Do you do fingers as well?
Yes, Mackie, your fingers, your
Oh,
beautiful,
that's true.
beautiful, delicate fingers, my dear lad.
He just kind of peers down at his 3 fingers and just kind of sighs like, I think they're gone. I think they're gone.
Kind of
I
take
think
your
they're
hand.
Lady
coming back.
Doctor, please, if I offer you 3 of my fingers, can you give them
No,
to
no, no,
this
no, no,
young
no, no,
boy?
no,
No.
Just kind of looking at your massive
Patting his
fingers.
arm like, no.
can imagine like just two of your fingers are about the same width as Mecky's forearm.
That's too bad.
Gives a soft smile to you. The cracked bell just kind of pats you on your like stone-like skin and gives a look at Mecky's fingers and tosses them in their hands. They say, unfortunately, this is beyond my connection, my abilities to connect back to the Mother Doe. Maybe if you're lucky to find her one day, she could give you help you out there. But me, myself, no. I have never done such a task, I'm afraid.
Knives for Hands will just throw an arm over Mecky's shoulders and just say, "It's okay, we'll get you some knives. We'll give you knife fingers."
I don't want knives.
Oh.
Tiny little fingers.
However, Grill, the blacksmith, maybe would do some sort of commission for you if you are looking for maybe something more on the automaton side of things.
They can make me some new ones, even if it's not, attached to me.
They will be robot ones. Robotic.
What was the name?
His name is Grill. He lives just up there, just past the town hall. You can see this dwarf kind of hammering away at a bunch of stuff. He's making a bunch of, seems like gold wire, and he's threading at the moment.
Okay. Thanks.
My pleasure.
He's just kind of looking at it, like flexing his fingers, like.
Alright. So, what's the objective here for the rest of you? Or for all of you?
I guess we'll head over to the...
Yeah.
We should... Lujuria will turn. It's like, we should find a place for the child to rest. It seems tired.
Yeah, that would be good.
Okay. Do you want to head to the inn, or do you want to head to Grills?
The inn is the only...
Yeah.
I guess the inn, it's the only place we know where she can rest.
Sure. Okay. So it's quite late as well. It's nighttime at this stage. You hop into the tavern. It's actually a little more rowdy than usual. Most of the tables are full. Beery seems busy, kind of pulling pints and everything, tossing around. It's just him though. He's chatting as well, constantly chatting to everyone in the bar, and then more people are shouting at him for more orders, and he's like just ignoring them. Eventually goes over there and does his own thing at his own pace. As you come into the bar, a couple of individuals do catch your attention. The most unusual ones. Everyone looks like kind of common folk here, apart from the two skeletons who are still there. And then there's another group. One character in a large leather duffel coat with a cowboy hat, large red pointing devil horns come out from under the hat. He's got this very squared off jaw, kind of covered in a large stubbly beard. He has a huge cigar in his mouth. He's a stocky man, really well built, and he finicks with this. It's kind of. It looks like it could be a crossbow, considered a crossbow, but more sleek in design. There's no signs of arrows or any of the like. It's like they've pulled off the top part of the crossbow, and he seems to be finicking with this. Two shorter people. They could pass off. You're not sure if they're like halflings, children, or just very short adults. But they seem to be playing around with each other and tussling and throwing each other off the table and punching each other in the face, and then kind of like giggling as well and running back into their seats and drinking a bunch of some liquid from some cup. And then you also see another character in hoods and robes, has a very gaunt looking face. Their skin is almost green, and you can see patches of their skin peeling away, and you can see just along one side of their face you can see through the cheek, and you can see all of their teeth. Their eyes are baggy and they look like the dead. Beer waves you over.
Hello everyone, how's it going? Bit of a busy night, but we can pull you up here to the front if you want to sit and a drink.
Is there any place that we could have some privacy in?
Ah, yeah.
Something without this Like he will look over at the children fighting with each other without the rustle and tussle.
Ah, yeah, of course, we've got the private lounge upstairs, if that interests you.
I'll be fine, thank you.
Alright, I'm afraid it does come at a cost. To rent the place out, it'll cost you a gold coin for the night.
He will try to keep him from seeing the amount of gold they have. He will try to pull one coin.
I appreciate it, mate. You know, it's tough having business these days, but all of a sudden all of these adventurers come running into town on some rumour. Oh, it's fucking a bunch of losers. And eventually he gives you the key so you can head upstairs. I'm gonna actually.
What was the rumor?
Rumor that there's a coin going around. They say some winter coin, winter ring, some bracelet or some shit is around these parts. There's a big reward going for it. The Winter King's offering up his entire riches or whatever for like 100 years or some shit if you find it. So we got all these wannabe adventurers coming in here looking for it. Some wild goose hunt.
Oh, do you know where it is?
If I knew where it was at, if I knew where it was, it wouldn't fucking be here, would I?
I don't know. I guess you like your job.
I do. I fucking love my job. Absolutely. I do. I mean, I've heard a thing or two. I mean, you lot seem nice enough. I'll tell you a thing or two if you're interested. But some are saying that when Lilith was around, it was like a wedding gift from the Winter King. Others say that she tossed it into some bottomless hole when they got divorced. But I don't fucking know. Shit beats me. Never heard of any bottomless holes around here.
Are there any nearly bottomless holes near here?
Here's a think for a second.
I've never seen any nearly bottomless holes. I mean, just the shit outside. It's pretty deep. Dug a deep one, so I never have to clear out the shit. Eventually they'll catch up with me, but for now, the outhouse is safe. Just build another one when that one fills up.
Takes a sip of whiskey.
Oh my god. I wonder if the magic ring is in the toilet.
What are you talking about?
There's a magic ring. In this man's toilet.
I don't think a single one of us will fit down a toilet.
Oh my god.
Certainly not I.
Oh, if I can pay good money, you see that shit. If I can savage. But if you're not interested in going down the shit up, you can always go to the lounge, gold coin for the key.
He rummages around into his shelf and pulls out this copper key that he places on the table. Copper? Why would it be copper? That's shit material. Bronze key. Let's say this can be the bar. No, that doesn't work at all. Never mind, we'll leave it as it is. So he slides it across the table to you lot and is like, you need any rooms for the night, or you got anywhere to stay?
Do you have any rooms?
Yeah,
Free?
we've got a couple left, one or two, a few. Each one has about 4 beds inside. If you want to rent out one of the rooms, it'll cost you another 50. I can throw the 2 rooms in there for 2 nights if you like, for a gold piece.
I will give him a gold piece.
Okay, perfect. Like you bunch, you're alright. You did me a service. I'll give you a bit of a deal on the house. I'll cancel the others for these other shitty adventurers who are coming in, but you lot did some good work. Give it to you for a gold piece. You got it for 2 nights. You also get the lounge as well thrown in there. You can have it for the lounge for 2 nights for your own private matters.
Not a bother. So, you guys heading up there, or is there anywhere particular you want to go before then?
I'm gonna head up with. I'm gonna kind of pull the cracked bell along because he's holding Elwyn, just
Sure.
to kind of put her down to rest, and I'll stay with her.
Okay.
Thank you.
One hole just blue screen, so he'll be back in a minute.
Oh, sure. No
Oh,
worries.
no.
So,
As I'm
Poppy
walking with
will-
Neki, I'll say, I'm very sorry about your hand. I can't help but feel responsible.
Oh.
No, it's okay. It was my fault for kind of sticking my hand in something I shouldn't have.
Well, I couldn't even
It's
see
okay.
it. I don't blame you.
No, I didn't know what it was.
Oh,
It's okay. It's fine. I'm not dead. It's just a couple fingers.
place one of my massive hands on Neki's shoulder and say, we will find a way to bring back your beautiful fingers. Do not worry. You will tend to many more gardens, my lad.
Thank you.
Oh,
Just kind of tilt his head with a weird confusion, like. Once Elwyn's just laying down, he'll just kind of. There's any chairs in there, just kind of sit beside, sorry, and just keep an eye on her.
Yeah, perfect. So we can set you up here on these nice lounging areas here. Pop the crack bell so we can say you have a nice chair behind them. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Well, the rest of you, what are you all doing? Nice rounds, Jones. Is there anything particular you want to be doing?
Yeah, can I approach Drip?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Drippy, you can move the water with your power. You can move the water.
Please don't call me Drippy.
Oh, sorry.
If you call me Drippy, I'm going to call you Knife Forearm.
Knives for hand. If you can move water, can you move sewage as well? We could move the sewage from the toilet and get the magic ring.
What?
Oh my god.
I could try, I guess.
Because it's lots of water content, the poo.
It's just a lot of other stuff too.
Yeah, like a magic ring.
And if it goes wrong, I'm blaming it on you if we do try this.
Oh my god.
Can I try this, Gabriel? Could I try it?
You can. Are you both, the pair of you, are heading outside to try to move some shit?
Can we go out to the outhouse?
Yeah, absolutely.
Gabriel.
Alright, so you're standing outside the outhouse, the door open now. You can see there's just like this ceramic pot on there, pretty grimy, kind of crusty stuff all around the rim. You kind of just want to maybe squat over it as opposed to actually sitting down and making contact with it. But it also looks like the outhouse itself is it's suspended slightly, so you can actually see when someone's pooing. It's like suspended and there's a little bit of an opening down below where you can see the hole, and it's just wafting up. All of this smell is kind of wafting all around you. But a lot of it's also, there's a lot of snow around the place too, so it's not as bad as it would be like on a hot summer's day.
Oh my god.
But you're gonna give an attempt to try to move some of the shit out of this hole?
Yeah, but first to calm myself down to get in the zone, I just have to play a little bit of harmonica. So just give me a second.
Have you got a harmonica there?
Yeah, I just got it. Oh yeah, I always carry it with me. I whip it out all the time. No, I don't actually have one.
Oh, okay.
I have a kazoo. Do you want me to play the kazoo for you?
Yeah.
Hello,
You want me
guys.
to play it badly?
Yes, because the equivalent of a bad harmonica probably sounds like a kind of good kazoo playing. So just
Okay.
play the
Okay.
kazoo.
Alright, take it away.
You're welcome.
Did you just fart?
No, I played the kazoo.
Okay. So, with that, you play your harmonica, you calm your nerves a little bit, and you begin to focus on the poo down below. trying to focus on its water content. And I'm going to get you to make
How can it just walk into?
an Arcana check. Nice Rance Jones has convinced Drippy to move the shit out from the bottom of the outhouse and hope that there is a coin down there. Not coin, a ring.
Oh goodness.
All right.
Is that D20, isn't it?
Yeah, D20 plus your Arcana. Or you can use your Wisdom modifier. Add your Wisdom modifier to this.
Okay. An unnatural 20.
Wow! So you begin to focus, and now you hear this kind of and this wash of shit just starts showering up from down, like from below, and starts to fill like the floor, kind of splattering up along the bottom of the outhouse, spraying all around the sides, down onto your ankles and everything. You just managed to bring this entire... It also shoots up through the actual toilet itself, filling the outhouse as well, which you managed to close the door just in time before it actually sprays out all over you. But you managed to just create this little fountain that shoots up. Well, now there's just shit everywhere. There's shit like in a like a 5-foot radius all around you. So like these 9 squares, that's like what, 15 by 15 foot. Square area is just covered in shit, like, and you're kind of like, it's up to your ankles. Yeah. Is anyone looking for anything amongst the shit, or are you just...
Is there? Yeah, I guess we're looking for seeing if the little ring. Can I look down the
Okay,
hole?
that would involve, because the outhouse is slightly suspended, you could either move the outhouse or you can actually crawl under there if you want. But there is like a thick layer of shit now down there.
Well, while Patema or while Nice for Hans Jones is doing that, I'm going to kind of just shoot her a bit of a filthy look, like a kind of I told you so, and I'm just going to march back in the direction, like kind of like wiping the shit off me, like throwing my and I'm very angry. And as I go back to the room, I do make a pit stop in the bar and slide like five gold to the bartender and apologize for breaking the just don't ask, and then I go back to the room.
All right, perfect. So you kind of like squelching inside the doors when I wet. I don't know if you wear shoes or not, but you kind of trudge through the snow as well, managed to wipe off most of the shit.
No shoes, yeah.
Yeah. Oh no. Some nutty stuff in there too. Anyway, but you managed to come on. You do kind of fill the room now with the stench of absolute shit as you do come up to the room. Because it has splattered up onto your shins and things like that. Like it's not a clean job. Nice Rance Jones, you're left here. Are you going crawling on your hands and knees now, or?
Well, it seems kind of like, I mean, she's kind of okay with how gross it is to an extent, but not that okay with it. Can she just push open the door?
Yeah, you push open the door, and there is just floor to ceiling, wall to wall. Everything is just covered in splattered shit.
Oh.
In that room, it kind of shot up also from the ground and shot up through the toilet again. That's and now just filled this entire outhouse with poo.
So I can't really see down.
You could step in and you could look down the toilet and down into the dark hole. Yeah, you could.
Can I see if there's anything shiny down there?
Give me a perception check as you stand in there.
Gabriel, you're fucking nasty, dude.
I didn't do that. I literally, that was just like, he was making a joke that there's a bottomless hole where he puts all the shit. It's like,
I hate you.
I got a 15.
15. So you're kind of looking around, and the moonlight catches little glimmers. You can't tell if it's just the wet shit down there or what, but there are a few things that the moonlight is catching down there at the bottom of the hole. And as you're looking down this hole, you hear a voice say, "Hello there. What you looking at around these? What the fuck happened here? What?" He's kind of stepping around, trying to avoid the shit until he can kind of make eye contact with you, like line of sight. Or he's kind of now just got his hands in his pockets of his trench coat, and he's there kind of, with one hand he kind of pulls out a cigarette from his mouth. You can just see this red tiefling's face slightly lit up from the cigarette in the moonlight. What you looking at there? What? I have a lot of questions.
It's poop.
Just poop, eh?
This is fucking disgusting.
Kind of steps forward. You wouldn't happen to be looking for that ring now, would you? No one's dared to check out the outhouse before. You got some balls. I like that. I value that in a person. But, by God, this place absolutely stinks like shit. Sorry. Just the scene is getting to me too much. It's so ridiculous. Sorry, back in character. He's kind of stepping forward again, kind of hopping like from place to place.
Do you want to have a look? There's some shiny things down there.
He kind of pulls the his trench coat aside and kind of pulls out what looks like a small hand crossbow from his from like a holster, but hasn't got that bow part at the top either. It's all made of metal entirely. He's like, yeah, let me take a peek down there, see if there's any good stuff. And he kind of points to you with the weapon that he has, kind of nudging you aside.
Don't fall in.
Don't think. And he watches his eyes light up. Kind of reholsters the gun, like hops out of the outhouse, pushes the entire outhouse over to the side till it folds over on its side, and then hops down the hole.
Oh. I just jump in wholeheartedly.
You now see him like on his hands and knees at the bottom of the pit, just like, my God, is this it? Is this what I've been searching for all these years? Can't really see what he's looking at right now, but
Are you serious?
Did you find it?
My God, I found something.
Eat this whole.
Moving back to the rest of you, Elowin, you've eventually come to consciousness, and you could feel now your face is no longer raisin but completely smooth. You have eyebrows but no hair, but your head is completely bald and smoothed over.
Okay.
And Meki is there tending to you.
Wait, Mickey is bald too?
No, Meki is just tending to you, like looking after you.
Feeling makes you bald in this world.
No, I'm just bald.
Just
Okay.
a side effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just bald. You're completely fine. You're just bald.
Well, I don't know if I'm completely fine then, but okay.
You have eyebrows.
Thanks. So kind. So Elowin is just waking up. She's kind of grabbing onto her face, I guess, kind of looking around. She's like, wait, what happened? And she realizes she's bald and she just goes completely silent. Just kind of looking up at Neki.
He's just giving the most sympathetic smile you can muster. Like, hey, how are you feeling? Are you feeling okay?
Yeah. She's crying.
Oh no!
Oh no! He's just gonna sort of pull her to his chest and just hug her like, oh no! Please don't cry. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It'll grow back.
You got your face back?
Yeah, you're all healed. It's okay.
Just sitting
Oh, no.
comfortably in the corner.
Oh no! You see, also, what's we call it, Fredericks kind of steps over behind you and kind of whispers to Elowin as well. He's like, yeah, the kind lady who smoothed out your face said your hair will grow back soon. I think I see one or two there. He gives a squint. Tries really hard.
Just making it worse because I don't think she was aware of the fact that she lost her face in the first place.
Oh no.
Out of it. So now she's like, wait, what?
She's just kind of, it's a lot happening. Everyone is also kind of surrounding her, and she is still a little bit scared of, well, she's not scared of him, she doesn't really like Kilahurio, he kind of scares her. No, yeah, a bit. She's kind of, she's just kind of looking around, she's like, okay, what happened when I was asleep?
Okay, so you remember the talking barrels in that place? Yeah, they were. So, me and Nice for Hands Jones went to investigate further, and something happened, and it's all good now.
Okay.
We just had a bit of a fight with something. And
Brave Becky, you need to lie to the fucking girl. Everything's all wrong. Becky lost his finger.
no, I'm fine.
Everyone is instantly just gonna grab Mecky's hands and just try and see where the fucking finger is gone. The finger's
He's
gone.
gonna kind of do that like ninja hands, like
Karate chop in the air. You would see as well that there are a few fingers missing on one of Mickey's hands.
Oh, she's gonna look up at Mickey and she's gonna start crying again instantly.
Oh no.
It's a kid, dude.
Yeah, I know.
This is what I was trying to not make happen. He's just patting her back with his good hand, like, oh god, what do I do? I'm fine. I'm not in pain. Not hurt. Yeah, but it's okay. I can get new ones. I can get really cool ones now.
It's okay.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I can get some cool robot fingers. That make gardening fun. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So it's a good thing. Yeah.
Along with all these other stimuli affecting you, now a new element comes in to fill the room, and you can smell poo coming from Drip.
Oh yeah, Lujurio will be sitting there with an awkward smile, just trying to act like people act around children, and then he's gonna be like, just turns to Drip and he's like, "Niña, hueles a mierda! Get the fuck out of the room! You smell. Did you shit yourself?"
You just turn Scottish.
Yeah, fucking shit yourself.
I'm not going to grace that with an answer. Is there somewhere I can go to like hose down? Is there like water nearby outside?
In the rooms there are small kind of bathtubs there for sure. There's like small little copper bathtubs.
Okay.
With little fires that you can light under.
I'm not going to be very like, I guess lazy like about it. I'm just going to fill the bathtub and just like angrily stomp in and just stand in the bathtub and just glare at Lujurio from the bathtub.
So the door is open, you're just kind of standing in there, looking across.
Yeah.
You do those things outside.
You watch as well as the.
Break eye contact.
You'd notice as well, Lujurio, as Drip is standing in there, almost the water itself kind of splashing around a bit. Also seems to kind of lap up around Drip's legs and kind of caress Drip's calves and kind of come down and wash them somewhat.
Lujurio was just like he's staring, just like with a smirk, just being like, "Yeah, you wash your shit." But then he's like curiously, like his face just like his eyes wide and is like, "Oh." Just stares like that. Very inappropriate.
I just continue to give him filthy looks, and both my middle fingers are just facing them, and I'm silent.
Wonderful. Just like in real.
4 inches of water.
Oh my god, nice. In this moment as well, we'll say, what's his name starts coming up as well. Beery makes his way up, just sees if you want any orders. While he has a free minute, he can take some drink orders. If anyone needs anything or wants anything.
Elwin is gonna grab Mickey's sleeve, where his fingers are, and be like, "Can I get something to drink, please?"
Yeah, of course. What do you have for children? Do you have any just I don't know, water or any pressed juice or
Tequila.
We
What?
have tequila, yes. He's got a big
tequila.
I would
smile with missing a bunch of teeth.
Tequila.
See,
I want to try tequila.
No,
yeah,
no.
tequila.
That is
He's just
out of the
nodding with a
question.
smile.
Even Lujuria will be like, no, you don't want it. It's fine. Get milk, water. It's okay. Do you want it?
Water. Just water.
Just what? Nothing alcoholic. Thank you. He's only 12.
Alright. I mean, I had tequila when I was about 6, and I'm absolutely, look at me, was hair in his chest.
Hey.
Like he just looks horrified.
So just scratching his chest, looking around, kind of. He looks like he picks at his ass for a little too long, and kind of looks at all. He goes like, "Oh, sorry, this is a glass of water." That's it. Not tequila.
Elowen is just kind of looking at the guy. What is his name? Sorry.
Beery. B-I-O-R-I.
He's kind of looking at Beery, and you know she got told her hair will grow back, but she sees that he's bald, but he has hair on his chest, and she's just kind of like grabbing her chest, just kind of like, oh no.
You see, he's kind of watches you for a minute. There's like no, there's nothing clicks for a second, and then all of a sudden his eyes light up. He's like, "Okay, it's tequila."
Another tequila.
What's that?
What an individual.
Yeah. Scumbag.
Oh god.
Move back here. You can now see this character is just squatting down at the bottom of this hole. It's about 10 foot down. He's jumped. And he's kind of rummaging around. Pulls out something now that he's cleaning off with his jacket, and kind of pulled out a cloth and is trying to clean it up. Is there anything nice Hans Jones is doing right now?
Can she shout down to him and just say, throw the treasure up to me. I'll check it. It's dark down there.
Immediately, as soon as you say that, he pulls the gun again and points it up towards you, and just you hear click back.
You run along there, lady. You saw nothing here.
Wait, no, I am the one who moved all of the poo poo.
It may be so, but I'm the one who dove right on in.
His eyes are wild now, looking up at you, and you can see he's now thumbing what looks like some black ring. It's all kind of slightly warped and looks like it's melting somewhat. It's hard to catch any details, but it's his twisted black ring that he's now holding, and he slips onto his finger.
You wanna help a man up? Maybe we can split the costs on this. But I don't want no trouble unless you do.
He's there, okay, but if you need a hand, well, it's not so easy for me to give you a hand.
Fuck this, and he kind of shoves the gun like into his pants, and he starts to kind of climb the walls. Well, it's a natural 20 again. All right. So you watch as he kind of kicks off the sides of the walls and kind of does a somersault, like a front flip out, pulls the gun out again and points it at you.
Right. Use this for everything, it seems. I'll just make my way. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Wait, what did you find the magic treasure?
Give me a persuasion check.
I don't think I'm very good at those. Oh, but I got a natural 20.
Wow, he's like kind of a little out of breath, and his eyes are wild and excited. He's like,
"Yeah, right. I'll show you what I got."
He kind of pulls out his hands and kind of flutters his fingers towards you. You can see he's got a couple of rings on, but this new one that he's put on his ring, which his hands are also smeared in poo, obviously. But it looks like kind of what's the word? It's like liquid metal running around his finger, and it's kind of constantly moving and waving and spiraling, like it's like some living organism, and that's just wrapped itself around his finger.
Is that the ring? I didn't really get a good description of it.
I mean, according to my magic detector over here, and he pulls out like this stick with like that's like got 3 points. It's like a little fork, you know, the things that you find for finding a dowsing rod, basically. He pulls out, and as he kind of brings it over the ring, it kind of starts shaking violently. The one of the edges of the stick just starts flapping a bunch. He's like, "Yep, this has got to be it."
Oh, well, I can help you bring the treasure to the winter guy, the guy who wants the treasure.
And I'm just gonna trust you. You seem to like this ring very much. I'm just to trust you, random sword for arms individual. How do I know you're not gonna stab me in the back?
I will stab the people who would like to stab you.
Interesting. And you want just some of this reward that I'll be getting?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me another persuasion check, please.
That is 13.
You know what? Buy me a beer, sit with me tonight, and we'll discuss terms. I'll introduce you to the rest of the crew.
Okay, I need to go see my friend.
You got more people interested in coming along?
Oh, maybe, but I need to ask him for gold. I don't have any gold to buy you a drink. Actually, the bartender really likes me and my friends. Maybe
Noticed.
he'll give me one for free for you.
I noticed that despite the amount of corn you've been carrying, he seems to be giving you quite a lot of things over there, a lot of deals, a lot of bargains. I could use someone charismatic like you.
Yes, I'm people smile everywhere I go.
I can see it. Something about you sparks joy.
Sparks joy.
Right, let's make our way in the bar. You meet up with your friends. I'm gonna go wash up in my chambers.
You can tell me all about your drawn on horns.
Shut up. This is last minute preparation shit, alright. So,
he's a tiefling, is he?
He's a tiefling. He's a red tiefling. Really stocky, kind of stout face. He kind of got Wolverine proportions.
Okay.
Yeah, but much taller.
Oh, right.
It's like a tall.
Because Nigel Hans Jones is kind of short for a gift.
Yeah, he's about, I'd say about 6 foot. Like Wolverine's much smaller. He's like 5 foot or something, but he's tall. Tall, stocky guy. Alright.
Okay, I will return to my friends in the lounge.
Sure, he's gonna trudge up behind you as well.
Luhurio for a gold coin.
Alright. So, absolutely, you're not too bad. It's just kind of around your feet, the poo, more than anything. But yeah, as soon as Drip has finally kind of washed everything off, and you've opened some windows, and it's actually it's aired here a little bit, you know. Nice Francis Jones trudge in as well, also covered in poo, and fill the room back up with the same stench.
She doesn't really wear shoes. She wears like bandage wrap around her feet.
Oh, even better.
So it's like trailing behind her, like all soggy.
Literally looks like toilet roll is stuck to your foot.
Can I just step out of the bath and just gesture to the bath for Knives for Hands Jones as if to kind of suggest that it's her turn and she has to change her own water, but I just kind of point at the bath.
Yes, it's a good time for a bath because I have gotten poo everywhere. But I do have an engagement in the tavern with
You're gonna go covered in shit?
Well, I mean, there's dead people in there.
Oh my god.
What were you guys doing outside?
I found the magic ring.
In shit.
Yes, it was in the hole, in the bottomless hole, the poo hole.
You are insane. Wash the shit off your body.
I should just rub her feet on the ground to kind of like clear. I need some of the gold coins.
For what?
I need to buy a man a drink.
Now, why do you really need it?
I need to buy the man a drink here because I am trying to persuade him to take me to his adventures. He has the magic ring. I didn't actually get it. But if I go with him, I can get some of the treasure.
Oh, and the Furio kind of like winks. He's like, I getcha. I see. All right, you get your coin, you rascal. He just like tosses her a coin, thinking she's just trying to hook up.
She'll try catch the coins, but
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh yeah.
Bite it.
She's
I
only
keep
going
forgetting.
to just pick them up in her mouth.
You can go with a sleight of hand. Yeah, with your mouth.
Because well, I've got a +3. How have I got a +3?
High dex.
But that's a 7.
7. So it kind of bounces around your sword arms and everything else, and you kind of try to catch it. It kind of just bounces off your lip and lands onto the ground. But you do manage to pick it up then once it's on the ground. And...
I'll just pick it up with my teeth.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. It's like the the cereal box game. I don't know if anyone's played that. Anyway, no, it doesn't matter. You pick it up with your teeth, no problem. So you have a gold coin in your teeth.
Okay, and she'll go, and she'll run down to the toilet.
Wait, okay.
So you haven't washed yourself? Okay, cool. Eventually you kind of come back down to the tavern, and you've got these individuals kind of sitting looking up at you. Beeries are kind of like pouring a few glasses of ale for them, hands it onto the table, and he's like, Jesus Christ, love, if you wouldn't mind, I mean, that doesn't really bother me, but it probably might bother the guests. Fuck.
She'll just put the gold coin down on the table.
What's this?
Oh, right. Do you have water?
Yes, upstairs in the rooms there's some baths up there if you want to use it. Just try to maybe rub off as much of the loose stuff as you can before you start scrubbing in there, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay, hold on a second. Can she just run outside and just like rub her feet in the grass?
For sure. Or you can say, for expediency's sake, you can start rubbing off everything. You head back up into the baths. You manage to clean yourself, and unless there's anything you want to be doing in between, because I know,
I won't draw this out anymore.
Yeah, okay, we can say just not so we're not talking about shit for like half an hour. So you managed to finally clean yourself off, washed up, fresh bandages, wraps, and everything else. And by that time, you can already hear the footsteps of this other individual heading back downstairs, back to the group. What are the rest of you doing? What are you interested in doing?
I love the obligatory Potema B plot. It's cool.
You're all happy chilling here? Is there anything else that you want to do in town?
Lucario will kind of like sit there, just like giving looks to everyone, just like not really believing that no one's making comments about what happened. he'll like just awkwardly be like, so yeah, you guys saw, right? Like, what? How come you're still with me? How come you didn't run away? What's wrong with you people?
I'll lean over to Meki thinking I'm discreet, but I'm really not. I'll say, he's acting really strange. What happened to him?
Elowen is gonna lean over to crack the like, what happened? Also not being very discreet.
Just right in front of my face.
They're both blind, dude. They're trying their best.
I was a bit preoccupied to really take full notice, but you certainly changed. What was that?
Okay, so I was not hallucinating, right? Okay, cool.
No.
But you're like cool with that?
I
Of
mean,
course we are. I have no idea what Meki's talking about. Change is natural. Life is change. Change is good. I've changed. I'm changing, and it's for the better.
Elowen will try and take Luhurio's hands. I don't know if she's gonna get him or not, but she's definitely trying. And she's like, "It's okay. There's no need to worry." She also doesn't know what the fuck is happening.
Okay, so like Luhurio just like his eyes widen and he's like, "Whoa,
I'm just
you're
gonna.
okay with it."
I'm just gonna still be a bit gruff with Luhoria and just be like, well, you're a bit uglier, I guess.
Don't say that.
Feo eres, coño.
You. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué hablas mi idioma? ¿A ti qué te pica?
Porque te odio.
I like that the DM doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
No, I'm just leaving it all play out. I'm happy with this. I'm just here chilling. I'm here setting up tavern music.
As far as I can tell, Drip called Luhurio a vagina.
That would be very Spanish appropriate, but not this time actually. So like, if I... Okay, and Luhurio just suddenly just like warps and shifts and like morphs back into his actual form, just thinking that it's okay. It's like, so you're okay with this, right?
oh, his hands are kind of gripping the seat, like, wow.
Still holding, like, with his hand still on Elowen's hand.
She's just kind of like flinching as it like kind of changes. She's just like, she's gonna again kind of lean back, like, what's happening? What?
I don't know.
Okay.
Weird.
It's because he's changed shape. I mean, to be honest though, you've done nothing bad to us, so I don't have any reason to dislike you.
That's the sound of Luhurio just being happy now, I guess.
Disney movie.
Aww.
It's just very, Meki's just very unsure in his face. He's kind of taking it in, just like, oh, okay.
Holy shit, what's happening?
I'm sorry. Also, I just put on music in the chat. You feel so if you go into the Discord and if you go up, I'll pause it. Hold up. Sorry.
This is funny.
Sorry, I'll stop that. Sorry. There's a character in the Discord that plays music. If you turn down the volume way down, if it's too distracting, you can. I just thought it put some nice ambience.
Then it's just like nice ambience.
Nice.
But you have to do it yourself.
Oh, okay. Terribly sorry.
Sorry for that. I'm sorry for interrupting you guys.
Well, oh. Yeah.
The Gardener and the Demon, it's just a Disney movie, don't worry.
Elowen
and the Beast.
is still just kind of holding onto Luhurio's changed hands. She didn't really get an answer. That's okay. She's just like,
Oh yeah.
she's kind of just like looking like, so, what is tequila?
We are not having tequila.
So having tequila.
No, she's
Yes.
only 12. No.
Luhurio wants tequila. I can get tequila too.
You can't have tequila.
I can have tequila if I want to.
And at this stage, you see what's in the call it as well. Beery come in, and he's got like 2 big bottles of this clear white liquid. This clear liquid in these white bottles. He's like, I've brought tequila for
Luhurio hides under the table.
Sees you dash under, is like, all right. You can see he's kind of stumbling around the place at this stage as well. It's been quite well. He's already smashed. He's drinking on the job. He just pops two of the bottles up on the table and pulls out from like his pockets like a bunch of small shot glasses, and a lemon just pops and rolls onto the table. And again, he empties out his pocket entirely, and there's a small little pile of salt forms on the table. It's like, there we go. Right, all sorted this one's out of the house. Everybody. Alright, see you anyway. Knives for fingers, Jones. There's a man downstairs. He's interested in seeing you.
She would have gone straight back down.
Yeah, perfect. Oh yeah, you're back down there. Cool. Perfect. So you've headed down there.
Can I just, before anything happens, again, just lean down again to where Luhudio is hiding, like, can you please quickly get me a glass of tequila? Mickey won't let me have it.
Did you hear this?
Giggles and comes back up.
Give me a stealth check for Elwyn.
Okay. Where's my stealth? Hold on. There it is. That's a 12.
12. Oh, what's Mickey's passive perception?
13.
13. Yeah,
Oh,
you can
shit.
see Elwyn kind of like tequila.
He's just eyeballing the glasses. He's gonna take both of them and kind of run to the other corner of the room, just going, "You're not having tequila."
My goodness.
Party pooper.
She's wrong.
So
You're
good.
too young for alcohol.
You're not my dad.
No,
He's not?
No,
No.
not
Then
even
what?
know your dad.
My
Then
dad
why
would
would you-
tequila?
Her dad would let her have tequila.
Yeah.
Right, though.
Oh, my lord.
Mickey's just being mean.
Oh, this is
Luhudio
for
will
your
like
own good.
try to appeal to to Meki by like pretending to be responsible and be like, once she knows what it is, she will not want it anymore. Just a tiny sip.
It's just a tiny sip.
Fredericks kind of turns to you as well. He's like, I was the same with violence. I was so forced to kill my sister. As soon as I did that, I never wanted to kill again.
See?
See? Yeah.
Perfectly normal.
It's very effective.
She's gonna look at the direction of the crack bell, like, you like tequila too, right?
I took a vow of not celibacy, but that's too. Okay.
Oh. Well, Luhudio likes tequila.
I love
Yes,
it.
but Lahurio is an adult. He is allowed tequila.
I can have tequila too.
Oh my god.
No!
Yes.
And this goes on for...
Yes.
He's not letting go.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Alright.
Mother always said too much drink makes you go blind.
Give everyone an inspiration for now for this. Okay, so back downstairs. Up here. You've been now chatting to this character who introduces themselves as Mateus Barbarell. And he's got his feet up on the table, he's lit another cigarette, and there's these two little gruff men either side of him constantly trying to fight with each other, and he's got his elbows up propping the pair of them back. They have these kind of metal visors on each of them that kind of glow a green and a blue colour, and they're covered in little bits of metal all over their hands, spikes all over their what seems like kind of armour, but this very sleek looking armour that they all wear. Two of them are kind of bashing around each other, and he says, this here is Rek. This here is Tammy. And that over there is the pastor. You see this character just turn its face, and you can hear clicking of like bones and muscle and everything as it turns towards you. This very gaunt face, just hello. I am the pastor. Bless you. He kind of just staring ahead, not really paying attention to you. Kind of makes some sort of symbol in the air with his fingers. You can see also his fingers are covered in warts, and he's got this pale green skin. So, everybody, this here's Swords for Arms, Joni, and
It's nice for Hans Jones.
Nice for Hans Jones. That's it. So nice for Hans Jones here.
wants to lend us a few extra. Now, excuse my puns here, but a few extra hands in the team. Now, listen, I know that a lot of people have been after this ring.
Yes, you need the protection. If someone tries to take the ring from you, I will stab them, and then I will stab them again.
Now, Trans Jones, if you wouldn't mind using the or word just a little more silent.
And you can see now as well a few other people around the bar kind of looking in your direction.
Now, I like the sound of this, boys. We could use a charming individual like this one here. Managed to charm the barman. First thing she came into town, snapped him right up under her fingertip. We could use someone like that to get through Jotunheim. It's a tough wilderness place. You need to have someone warm the hearts there, I think. This lady could help us out.
I know 6 other people who can help as well. They're very formidable warriors.
Okay, whoa, give me a persuasion check, actually.
That's 12.
12. You can see the others are kind of looking at each other like concerned, like,
what is this, boss? Why are we getting more people? We don't even have the ring. We don't need more competition. She might just stab us in the back as soon as we find the ring. We're so close. We come all this way. We do not want to throw it away now.
He says, you're right, Rick. You're right. Listen, when you're right, you're right. These people are speaking about, their interest in this ring, too.
What?
I'm talking to you, yeah, that nice for Chance Jones or whatever. These people that you've got, how would you describe them? They interested in their own kind of shenanigans. They're looking to find this ring too. Have they been searching for this ring also?
I don't think so. I think they just want to do the adventuring for gold.
Give you another persuasion check.
Oh, that's a 2.
You see the other kind of small boys looking at him and start strangling him. He's like, all right, listen, boys. Maybe I got too ahead of myself. This, the beauty of the moonlight, everything, maybe the heat of the moment just got... Maybe I'm running into things too quickly, Rance Jones. But listen, I don't know if we can trust your friends. We don't mind taking you along, but if there's any more than that, I don't think we can accommodate that.
Oh, why don't you come upstairs and meet them? We have a fancy room to ourselves. Because we're very special adventurers.
The two guys are kind of looking at him like, kind of with like, shit.
Please both. We don't need to be. They're gonna stab it in the back.
And I'm gonna get you to make one last persuasion check, please, with a disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yeah.
Oh, a natural one.
Okay. So he's like, I appreciate the offer, but looking around, the boys are tired. We're gonna get some rest tonight. Maybe we'll see you in the morning, though, when breakfast is being served over Mario's.
Oh, yes. I helped save Mario, actually.
See, boys, listen. I'll convince you by dawn. Don't you worry. Listen, we'll take our leave now. Nice for hands, Jones. It's been a pleasure, man. He kind of tips his hat. Right, boys, let's go. Let's roll. Head upstairs. And he left the bar alone. Well, with everyone else there. You can see also the dwarf Grill has kind of made his way in as well. He's chatting away to Beery. Two of them have kind of similar accents by the sounds of it. Yeah. So I would say, if is there anything else that anyone wants to do tonight, or would you want to continue into the next morning?
Is it still a reasonable hour to try and find replacement fingers for Meki?
At this stage, it's about 9 p.m. Maybe no, it's later than that. It's about coming up to midnight at this stage.
Okay.
Oh, Elwyn is fast asleep.
Oh, way past Elwyn's bedtime.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice Rance Jones, are you sticking around downstairs at all for now, or what do you want to do?
Oh, yeah, I guess she'll go up and go to bed with the rest of them.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So just bring you upstairs.
We all in the same room.
There's 2 rooms. You have 2 rooms available. You also have access to this lounge, which is attached to the 2 of them. So you can have private access to this lounge, and you have the rooms. There's also a hallway just out here where the other rooms are. But you have 2 rooms here. Each one has 4 beds. Single beds. Okay. Who's sleeping?
Yeah, I'm
in
good
what room?
sleeping.
All right. Who wants to go in what room?
I will go in the corner of either room and sit with my legs crossed. And am I awake? Am I asleep? Nobody knows.
Lujuria will try to drag the crack bell into the same room as him.
Okay. I assume.
Follow without resistance.
I assume Elwyn and Meki are going in the same room.
Yeah.
Does Lujuria want to go in the same room as Meki and Elwyn, or do you want to go into a different room?
Different, I guess.
Different. Okay, so put the crack bell in there. Okay. And where will Drip and Nice Rounds Jones go?
Drip will sleep in the bathtub.
Okay, perfect.
I like how you said that.
With water.
Perfect. And Nice Rounds Jones, is there anywhere you want to go?
Oh, just wherever. They're not really used to like comfortable sleeping.
You kind of get in there. The beds there's nothing special about them, but they're comfortable enough. There's kind of a few kind of like rusted springs at the bottom of them, but they have got bed frames, which is quite impressive. They're not just sacks on the ground. Simple kind of linen sheets and everything else, but you'll manage to sleep reasonably well and have a nice rest. We can say that what's his name? Fredericks can't seem to fit in the door, so he will sit out here and I'll make myself at home. And takes like the tablecloth off the table and kind of throws it over him and wraps a scarf up around his chin. Okay.
We got the room for ourselves. Never mind, I'm not gonna.
Perfect. So you'll wake up feeling rested. You get a full rest. All your health is back. All your spells are back. And it's a bright new day. Birds are singing and chirping around, but it is still snowy very much outside you. As you look out the window, it snowed a lot overnight, and all the rooftops are covered in snow all around here.
Lujuria will make his way down to kind of like order some breakfast to be brought upstairs.
Okay. So, perfect. We can say as you head down there, Beery's like, yeah, no fuck, what? She's in accents. Give me a second. Yeah, there we go. I'm right back here.
She laughs and says fuck. That's
fucking yeah, I'll get you.
There you go.
I'll get married and ship me some stuff over. I'll cover the cost here. Then maybe about put you back probably 5 silver for the breakfast.
I don't do silver. Like he gives him a gold coin. Says keep the rest.
Alright, fucks, yeah. Head back upstairs, you'll get a nice breakfast that morning. And you can start planning your day, what you want to do, where you want to go.
I mean, I will interrogate Nice for Hans Jones.
Bakery and get croissants for everyone, for morale. And I will come back and I will burst into the room. Croissants for all.
Wait, you're doing that? You actually have gone to the bakery this morning?
Oh yeah.
Oh, amazing!
Hell yeah!
You know what? For the sake of it, can you give me a persuasion check? See what kind of
I can do that. Maybe coffee, if that's a thing in this world. I don't know.
It absolutely can be.
Okie dokie. Just one moment.
Sure.
Just waiting. 13.
13. So you get a nice batch of them. Hey, Mario's here. Get you some fresh croissants. I've never made them in. It's been quite some time, but I'll do my best. And you have to spend an hour early in the morning when he prepares them all, and you kind of sit in there. Lovely smell of fresh baked treats fill the entire restaurant, and eventually comes out with a bunch of fresh hot croissants, maybe 24 of them, and along with that a big flask of coffee for you. So I'll say that's like 2 silver.
Yeah, sure. I'll give him the silver.
Alright, you come bursting in, smash cut to now, throwing coffee and croissants everywhere.
I forgot the mugs, and I'll seriously hurriedly explain, and I'll make it like really difficult to understand.
Yeah.
And it'll take a couple minutes, and I'll get back. And I have mugs. Who can drink coffee?
He's gonna raise his hand. He looks tired as fuck.
Coffee.
Nice.
He'll go around and like carrying this like thermos flask thing, pour it really daintily into these relatively small cups and hand them out. You know, cupped in 2 hands, one for you and one for you. And child, have you ever had coffee before?
Can I have coffee?
You can try coffee.
Yes,
I have milk. Do you want milk and sugar?
Oh yes, yes please.
Okie doke. And I'll like stir it lots, and you know you'll hear the clinking of the spoon against it. Again, like the spoon is tiny in my big sausage fingers. And I'll pass it over and then blow on it, but then like blowing on it from under the bell, so it's like and pass it to Eloin.
That's beautiful.
Drink it slowly now.
Okay. It's hot.
Eloin, as you take a sip, as you drink the coffee, can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Fucking do it.
You're gonna get like a caffeine rush.
Oh hell yeah! Constitution saving.
Yes.
How do I?
So you roll
yeah.
dice plus your Constitution saving modifier. So it should just be whatever your con mod is.
Yeah. That's a 12.
12. You're okay. You're a bit buzzed.
Okay.
You're shaken, but yeah, it's your first time having coffee. You're a bit jittery. You're a bit sharper, but other than that, you're okay.
Okay. Just aggressively like swinging my legs back and forth.
Just holding this mug in her 2 hands like. That's adorable. So, how do you like it? It's not too bitter for you? Do you want some milk in it?
No, I like it. It's perfect. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, brilliant.
The hyper child.
I have a few cookies as well that I baked this morning. If you want to, I don't want to intrude on yourself and your offerings, crack bell. But I did make some cookies too that would maybe complement your baked treats. We could combine our efforts.
There is nothing better than to dip a cookie within your coffee.
Well, I've made about 12, or no, correct me, I'm wrong, 14, that was the number, yes, because 2 each.
Oh, thank you very
Sounds great.
Fresh eggs as well, that I got this morning. You have to make cookies with fresh eggs.
Okay.
He just kind of goes on. He's just kind of really nervous, really not sure what to say. He's been silent for a very long time. Just kind of goes back and reclines in on himself. Yes.
Lujurio will put, like, holding his cup of tea, looking at everyone. He'll be like, so, despite the accident, we seem to be quite a good team. We rescued an innocent man and we brought it back home. I think we make good mercenaries, if you ask me. Perhaps we could team up again and try to find this valuable ring that the drunken man downstairs was talking about.
Oh, yes, we need to go to Mario's. We have a meeting.
A meeting?
Oh, just there. Oh, my shoulders go back and like, oh, even though you can't see my expression, I see my gasp as soon as you mention mercenaries. Mercenaries! I'm not a mercenary. This child, this sweet child, Meki, and I like gesture between the two of them. We are not mercenaries, my boy. I would never be a mercenary.
Oh my god. I'm sweating.
That's true. You're absolutely right. Poor choice of words on my end. We're not mercenaries. We're just Ah,
You
fuck!
just-
I actually am not that fluent in English. What does he do?
He just stares, like, he's not looking, but, like, he's just, like, you know, well, it's a bell for a face, I guess, but, like, he's just blankly watching you.
We're good doers. We're looking to help people, just like we helped Mario. And people just obviously will want to reward us for our services, but what's important is that we help out.
Yes, I like that. I want to help people.
Yes, of course.
Yes, these people who have the ring, they want us to help not let them get stabbed in the back.
We can do
I
that.
think we'd be pretty good at that.
Will they pay?
I think so. I guess they're supposed to give us some of the money for the ring. Because we helped them bring it to the Jotunheim.
Okay, I guess what's important is that we help. Yeah. He'll just like assume that he'll be able to persuade them to pay.
Alright. So you all heading over to Mario's then?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. I'll see if I have a map from Mario's that I could use. Let me see.
I guess so.
Alright, let's try this one. This probably won't work, but it'll do. Where is that gone? Oh, that's the
I'll
exact
follow
same.
along with Knights.
Wow. Wow. Sorry, what were you saying?
As we're walking, I'll fall in line with Knives for Hand Jones, trying to make small talk and say, "So, why do they call you Knives for Hand Jones?"
It's because I don't have a hand, so I have a knives here instead.
He looks shocked, just in body language, obviously. But how did I not notice that?
Because you have a bell for a head.
That is true. That's why they called me the Cracked Bell. I guess that just makes sense. I should have figured, really. Never mind.
Wow. Holy crap. Oh my goodness.
I like to imagine that he just falls out of step with Knives for Hands Jones after that very short interaction.
So, you all eventually arrive at Mario's. It's not a very long walk, and you see now inside here, where is he? Mateus and his boys are over here at a table, all eating some bacon and pancakes. And you hop in. Mario's kind of in the center kitchen, kind of cooking up a storm for everyone in there. There's a bunch of families just sitting around having meals inside, and he says, "Oh my God, it's my favorite people in the world." He has a steak taped around his face. It's the wonderful heroes, the ones who brought me back to my restaurant and allowed me to cook good food for everyone. Welcome, heroes! And everyone kind of like starts clapping around the restaurant, except for these individuals over here in the corner. You see, though, Mateus also kind of just give a polite clap, but some of these families start clapping as well.
And Knives for Hands Jones gonna kind of try and play into it and kind of like bow and just like lap it all up and pretend, we're very important adventuring heroes.
give me a performance check for Knives for Hands Jones.
13.
13. So there's like everyone's kind of bowing. Then you see a couple of kids at one of the tables like say to their mom like, "Oh, well, I want those when I'm older. I want to have nice friends." And the mom's like just like really concerned, like kind of cuddles the kid towards them, but he kind of like squeezes out from their arm and kind of continues looking at you with big eyes of just in awe. But yeah, you sit down at a table. Mario kind of greets you all, takes your orders or whatever you want. And Mateus is on the other end of the bar, just gives a polite nod to Knives for Hands. It also seems to be somewhat taken aback by the large group that you've come in with. And you can see some worried looks coming from his partners, and he kind of eventually loses eye contact with you and resumes talking with them. They all kind of huddle together.
That is the group over there at the corner. It is Mateus and Rek and Tammy and the pasta.
Those shady fucks?
Yeah. They have the ring. They got it from the toilet.
From the toilet.
Yeah, well, Drip moved the poo, but the one with the horns, he jumped in to get it.
You guys are unbelievable. Okay, well, introduce us. Go ahead.
Hello, Mr. Mateus. These are my friends. We saved Mario and saved the town from the goblins.
I'm gonna say, are you kind of saying that from where you were sitting at the other end of the room, or
No. I approach him.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure. So you can see, he jumps a little bit as you do start calling him. He's like, eventually looks up and kind of picks up his hat out of his face, like, good morning. Nice your hands, Joni. How'd you sleep last night?
I slept good.
Me too. Yeah, I slept good too. Anyway, yeah, nice. It's quite the entourage you've got there. Clearly charming everybody you see around the place, eh?
Yes, very, very good at that.
It seems so. Well, the boys here ain't so keen on, unfortunately, having any of your friends follow along. We had a long talk into the night last night, and the boys and I, we've grown quite close, and they don't like the idea of any outsiders coming in who we can't personally trust. You understand, I hope.
Will your friends help you get the ring to Jotunheim? Will they stop you from getting stabbed in the back? None of them have knives for hands. I have knives for hands.
I nod seriously behind that.
Look, there's very large men here. They are very strong.
You know what? Give me an intimidation check. I know you're not trying to be intimidating.
Yeah.
But, naturally.
It's a 12.
12. You can see him kind of taken aback, and the other little boys are kind of getting a little nervous, and they start to pull out these what seem to be one has this very long steel metal pole that they kind of, one of the short guys pulls out the steel metal pole, and the other one pulls out a shorter metal pole. And they don't seem like very formidable weapons, but they kind of hold them to themselves. They hold them kind of down low, ready to use them if necessary. And they're like,
I don't like these bows. This one with the knives for hands. They trying to. What are they doing right now? That we've said no. That they keep persisting. They want the ring. We need to finish it now while we can. Strike fast. Yes.
Lujurio will step closer past the two hulking men that we have here behind us, and stand between them and the boys, and be like, "Hello, gentlemen. I see my friend here told me that you found something quite valuable, haven't you? Aren't you in need of our services?"
The red tiefling now as well, kind of getting a bit uneasy with everything. Give me a persuasion check to start off, but give me with disadvantage.
I am good at those. Not so good at those. 13.
13. You can see now he's kind of put his feet up onto the table. He's taken his feet off of the table now, and he pulls out this metal crossbow thing. It's a revolver. It's like a very large revolver that he pulls out. He starts pointing it towards you. You hear it kind of click back. Now listen here, buddy. We've said we're okay. We got ourselves handled getting back to Jotunheim. We don't need any more hands helping us out. Okay? So go enjoy your breakfast, and we'll be on our way.
Oh, the audacity is not with us, is she? That's a bigger gun.
Are you sure, Mateus? Your friends are very jumpy. Are they reliable? My friends aren't jumpy. Look at them; they're too big. Maybe the child over there.
He's gonna shoot at the floor by the cracked bell. It's up to the crack bell how he wants to react. But it's like, yeah, he fires his gun just right by your foot, like right between your feet, very close to it, and a little bit of your boot kind of is skimmed away.
Wordlessly, I look down, like quite slowly, and then wordlessly again, I look back up, seemingly staring in his direction, and I just kind of square up. I was like, "What was that? Bearing arms inside an establishment, in a settlement. What do you think you're doing?"
Give me an intimidation check.
As that is also happening, can Elowin also run over their direction, please?
Sure.
Thank you. I'll wait until David has rolled.
Yeah, sure.
That's a 19.
Oh, damn.
19, shit, alright. So, you can see, like, he's kind of there, like, keeping his cool and kind of lowers his hat down over his face, but the other kind of, the shorter boy's like,
What the fuck, Brawls? We don't do that. There's a one job. We don't shoot them. He's like, I thought he might jump. The fucking guy didn't jump. He's like a fucking rock.
That usually makes people jump. I see what you mean. Now, friends, Josie. Sorry. No, it's fine.
I gasp and look between his companions. I'm like, "You are bearing arms also. Move out of this way."
Lucuria will try to calm the crack bell. Like, it's okay. I'll talk with them. Okay, give me a minute.
And funnily, this very gentle touch startles him.
That's cute.
Oh.
That's cool.
Yes. Can Elowin just kind of weasel her way between Lucurio and the crack bell?
Mm-hmm.
Very, very small. It's just kind of pop her head in general direction of the group talking, like, "Hello, I'm Elowin." And she's like whispering back to the group, "Oh, we're making friends. What's happening?"
Lucuria will like bend over and be like, "You should stay back. These men are dangerous. I'll deal with them, okay?"
This is also very, very formidable. This little child is they fought a big cube. The big gelatinous cube, and look, we are still here.
Hello.
You see, he's now kind of taken aback, like lifts up his cap with his gun. He's like, "Alright, I think I may have made a mistake, boys. I thought maybe that this here Nazran Jones maybe knew what she was talking about, but she's now speaking about this little blind kid, taking on a big old cube. I like the sound of that. Little blind kid takes on the big cube, and they're here now."
Or you will just yell at him and point at him and be like, "You don't talk like that about this child. You listen to me."
Elowin, I just point at my eyes, and then his. I do that thing like, "I'm watching you."
Nice for Hans Jones and me are the nicest one of the group. You don't want to see how these two big men get when they get angry. Now, you are gonna be nice, and you're gonna tell us, what did you find?
Give me an intimidation check.
Absolutely.
Elowin's just gonna hide behind the crack bell. She didn't like that.
Intimidation, that is that is a 21.
21. He kind of sinks down into his chair, and he kind of just flicks his hand, showing off the wrist, and you can see he's got a black ring on one of his fingers that is kind of stretched over one of the knuckles and slightly down, like over the hand, the kind of lower knuckle, and over his kind of middle knuckle. It's kind of like looks like is it a Chinese finger trap? Like a black Chinese finger trap made of goop that's constantly moving. Like, "We found the ring of the Winter King, and we're going to return it to the Winter King."
And you were 100% sure that that ship-covered ring is the Winter Ring?
Sure as I'll ever be. We found a lot of rings in our time, and I can assure you this may or may not be the Winter Ring, but we're going to return it there anyway and get some sort of reward.
Wait, is it not the ring? You said it was the ring.
I'm not going to tell you if it's the ring or not, so that way you won't... You know what, I'm going to leave it to them. I'm going to leave it a mystery. We're on our way.
if you wouldn't mind, we're gonna make our way over to Jotunheim direction, and you'll never see us again. Sorry for your loss. We got to the ring first.
Do I know anything about the Winter King being like?
Yeah, give me a history check. You would know. Yeah, give me a history check. See how much you know actually.
Sure. Oh, not very good. Oh, 4. I got a 4.
4. You've heard of the Winter King before. He seems to be the one that rules over Jotunheim, and he's usually referred when talking about the Winter King. They usually also refer to Tyr as the Winter King, or have them. They're usually in the same conversation.
A monarch. I see.
Bellboy, would you be able to identify if this ring is what this man claims? Sorry.
Who are you talking to?
The bellboy.
How bellboy?
Oh, me.
Yes, you.
I just kind of like look at him and raise my hands to my side, sort of startled, and perhaps if you'll allow me to, I have no idea what I'm doing.
It's quite all right. We have our own methods of discovering what isn't what around these parts. It's not our first rodeo, kid.
He kind of pats Luhurio on the shoulder and tries to push his way past.
Come on, boys.
He'll sit him back down.
You're doing it forcefully?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be my undoing, but yeah.
Give me an athletics check.
Sure thing. That is an 18.
Okay, I can assure you that he rolled 5. So you do, yeah. You surprisingly, he's kind of very confident in himself. You're a much skinnier individual, but you're just suddenly just kind of punched down, like pressed down on his shoulder, and he's just shoved down onto the chair. He falls over.
I didn't like that.
Listen, I think this ring is too much of a task for you. If you kindly give it to us, we will not have to get violent, and we will get out of the way.
I didn't want to do this,
but he goes start. He points his hand, his open palm towards you, and he says,
"Freeze, motherfuckers!"
And he's gonna roll a D100.
Ooh.
And oh, that's disgusting. Oh no. So as he says that, he says. He starts vomiting maggots. Maggots just start to fall out of his mouth onto the floor, and he starts reeling over, kind of bracing himself. And he starts, and the ring continues to grow and spread up and cover his entire finger. Can everyone roll?
I understand why he didn't want to do that.
Cody steps back.
Can everyone roll initiative, please?
Ooh.
Initiative.
We haven't been in combat for a long time.
It's true. Ow. Let me just get my notes here.
Get everyone's names, because I don't have my whiteboard today. But we go. Okay, I'm just gonna go through everyone. We got Mickey, we got Ian, Frederick. 9 for hands, and we got Luhurio and Craig Bell, and then we got these boys. So we got so what did Meki get?
15.
15 for Meki. Drip, what did you get?
7.
7. Cool. Then Elwin, what did you get?
19.
19, nice. You can actually roll with advantage, Elwin.
Can I?
Yeah, because of the coffee.
Ooga booga! Oh my god.
Oh, the coffee.
Yeah. I know everyone drunk it, but Elwin is the first one to
get coffee. That's a 20 then.
Okay, 20. Nice.
Woo!
Yeah.
She faces through reality.
And then we've got the cracked bell.
15.
15. And we have Lihurio.
15.
Alright.
My god, so many 15s today.
And Nice Rance Jones. Nice Rance.
I got 12.
12. Okay. Let's roll for these guys real quick.
They all roll 15.
Okay, and then. Okay, and these guys. Oh wow. And then gets a 10. Okay, so top of the round is so top of the morning we have this guy. We have, where is he? Temmie. So Temmie, who has been kind of losing his shit this entire time, pulls out the metal pole, twists it, and now this spectral red axe forms on the top. He leaps up into the air, and he is going to make a reckless attack on Lihurio as you watch his eyes just go wide. The visor starts to light up red, and these kind of pins stick into the side of his head from his visor, and all these red veins start to crack all around his body. And that is a 14 to hit.
That just hits.
Okay. Oh wait, no, sorry, 24 to hit. Jeez. That does it. Okay. Oh shit. So as they come up with this spectral axe that they slice across you, you take 14 points of slashing damage as it just burns straight through your chest. Leather damage. It's actually lightning damage is what you take. Okay, and then the next guy. Next up is then Elwyn.
Okay, how much damage did Lihurio just take?
14.
I'm at 4.
Oh yeah. Hold on. I'm looking for more things. Shit, actually. Okay, actually, I wanna cast a spell.
All right. What are you casting?
I'm casting Guiding Bolt.
Excuse me.
Yeah, on the little guy who just hit Lihurio because Ellen didn't.
Cool.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Who died?
Fatima. So what do I roll for that?
It's a. Let me just get the guiding bolt up here.
Range spell attack.
That's it. So guiding bolt. If it's a spell attack, you make a ranged spell attack. So you're adding your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency to this, and
wisdom plus proficiency. Okay.
That's your spell attack then. So that whenever you make a spell attack, you add those two together and add it to your roll.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I gotta do math. Fuck, dude. That is a 22 to hit.
22 hits, absolutely. They just have these kind of like bits of metal all over them with spikes and stuff like this, but this shoots it right in the chest. He shoots back. Roll me 4d6, please.
Okay, and those are just the normal.
Yeah,
dice.
regular dice from like Ludo, Cluedo, and Monopoly.
Okay, so 4 of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, that caffeine really helps.
Oh yeah.
Coffee high guiding bolt. Let's go.
Oh shit. That is in total 20 damage.
20 damage, nice. So you watch as this crackling pink energy fills your hands and you hurl it towards this creature. The lightning burst, explodes from like across their armor. The whole body begins to seize up and twitch, and they kind of reel over, trying to resist it as much as they can. They grip it, and their muscles begin to swell even more as more of this kind of something in the visors that they have just keeps pumping more and more of this liquid into the sides of their head, which now seems to drip, kind of like Ribena down the sides of their head. Red veins cover their whole body. They take it. They don't like it. I can hear myself.
Oh, maybe that's me. Sorry.
That's all right. But they're taking it. It looks like it hurts them, but they're still fighting.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else anyone would like to do? You happy where you are? Or?
No, she would like to move just a little bit back. Still kind of behind the crack bell, but yeah, just there is fine.
Perfect. Just step back a little bit. You can see also at this stage as well, Mario's like, okay, maybe we take this outside, not to destroy my new building, please. Moving on then, we've got all the 15s. So, it's up to yourself, Meki, Cracked Bell, or Lujurio, whoever wants to go first.
I've got a -1, so I'll
Okay. Perfect. So Cracked Bell, -1. Meki, what's your dexterity modifier?
0.
0. And Lujurio?
2.
2. So do you want to go first then? Lujurio?
First.
Sure.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm familiarizing myself with my actions. I will. I think I'm gonna step back a little bit.
Okay.
And, is the counter to my, like, where Mario is? Can I get in there?
You could try hop over the counter, yeah. Yeah, we could say you can easily do that. You can hop over the counter. Say it's just difficult terrain. As you do, though, this guy's going to take an opportunity attack against you.
Sure.
Just because it's such an action, try to get away. So let's just specify if that's it. So, that is plus. Sorry. That's a 18 to hit. Actually, I was gonna say. Let me just double check. With your guiding bolt, actually, do you want to re-roll it one more time just to see if you get a natural 20 for Elowin, because you have advantage on this character because they just made a reckless attack.
With me?
Yeah. So.
Sorry, what? I'm eating. Holy
no, you're
shit.
fine.
What?
If you just re-roll the dice on your attack, just let me know if you get a natural 20 or not, because just to see if it makes any difference. Because I had forgotten that they had reckless attacked.
I'll drop my dice. Hold on.
It's alright.
Natural 20, baby.
Okay. So roll me 4d6 again. 4 more d6.
Oh shit. Okay. Let's open my fucking calculator. Okay. That is 15 damage.
15. Cool. Okay. So as they're kind of stumbling back, you watch as this pink lightning is still kind of over their body, like their whole body's tensing up. They go to swing at you, but just as that happens, the armor kind of bursts and pops. I don't know whether disadvantage on this deck. Still, I think that's going to hit though. Regardless, 15 hits you. I assume. Yeah. Okay. So you take. They rolled a 1 on the dice, but they had 3, so that you take 4 more points of lightning damage. Okay. So as you slide over the table, they kind of try to bring up this attack. Their whole body rides, but it does manage to clip you, just slices you right up the back, and you kind of just stumble over, like collapse over the other side of the counter.
Right onto Mario.
Yeah, and Mario's just kind of holding you in his arms, like, "Oh my god, get out of my restaurant, please! I can't be dealing with this right now. You just take down the best hero in all of the village." He kind of just gives you a big kiss on the face, like, "Come back to me." So it's slapping you across the face. Okay, Meki, it's your turn.
Yes, sir. Okay, let me just have a look at my spells. I don't really have a clear shot of them, do I?
You could, if you kind of moved up a bit, I guess. You could just get, you'd be... Yeah, just because they're so large, both the Cracked Bell and the Furbog, it might be a bit of a difficult shot. You could probably make it, but it'd just be... Basically, they have a little bonus to their armor.
Okay.
If it's a range shot.
Uh.
I think you can pass your allies. I'm not sure. What does anyone know that? Just out of curiosity, are you able to fire if there's allies in the way?
Yeah, it's just like it depends on if it's like 3/4 cover or half cover. You get like a 1 or 2 bonus so that your AC if you have cover.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, they've got a little bit of cover from just your 2 companions there, but you can try to make it. It's just a bit of a.
You can move through an ally's space as well.
You can. You can move right up to them if you want.
And you can just move back afterwards, potentially.
Is it possible to kind of go over the counter and sort of shoot between Julio and Belle?
Yeah, you can do that for sure.
Okay.
So
Okay, he'll
slide over the counter.
Slide over the counter. And he's going to do magic missile.
Nice. And even then with magic missile, they kind of just spread out from your hand and shoot in every different direction and kind of zoom around your allies and head straight towards the targets you want them to, as is the nature of that spell. So who are you targeting with this?
I'm going for the 2 with the visors.
Okay, so...
And the 3rd one for the tiefling.
Okay, so each one of them takes a d4 force damage plus 1.
Okay.
So you can roll a d4 for each of them.
Okay, so the first one is 3.
3, nice.
Second one is 5.
Okay.
And the 3rd one is 4.
Okie dokie. And so... Right, I just gotta write down something here. Okay. Alright, perfect. So all of these flicker, one blasts the already struggling halfling. He stumbles back, kind of almost drops his staff, kind of holds onto his polearm. The other one shoots the other guy in the side of the head at the back of the room, kind of pinning him to the wall for a second. He's like,
"Oh my god, what is this?"
And then the tiefling just kind of hits him across the face, and he kind of just clicks his neck back into place and looks towards you. And he's like, "Alright, violence it is. Let's keep going with this then." He's as a sigh, throws a cigarette onto the ground, stumps it out, and takes his revolver and aims it towards you, Mickey.
Can he just kind of
duck down?
Whoop down.
Yeah, absolutely. You can duck down so you can have better cover there.
And he's going to crawl over to Lahurio.
Okay.
Is he able to use his medicinal leaf on him?
It'd be an
or
action.
Is that an action?
You would be an action.
That'd be an action.
Yeah.
Okay, he'll just kind of.
You start taking him out though as your bonus action.
Yeah. I'll prepare the action. Let's put it that way.
Perfect. Yeah, we can say you're starting
round.
to take them and apply them onto the thing, but yeah, okay. Okie dokie, and then we have the cracked bell.
I turn towards that horrible barbarian, and I say, "Unforgivable. I show you rage."
Oh my god.
To cast Compelled Duel as a bonus action.
Oh, okay. I don't.
So he has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, thank you. So disadvantage on these. It's back here. That's a 12.
Oh wait, I actually don't. Oh, it fails.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
So what happens now when a failed save creature drawn to you, compelled by disadvantage?
It has a disadvantage attacking anyone but me, and if it tries to move away from me, it just sort of has restricted movement.
Okay.
But that's a bonus action. So with my action, I'm going to I'm gonna pull out my mace and I'm going to swing it like a fucking golf club. I'm gonna try and knock him out the window.
Okay. Yeah, give me an attack roll on that. As he's now kind of like clicking his neck, like,
"Okay, let's go, big fella."
It's twisting the thing.
It's with advantage because he's got the guiding bolt on him. Right?
He's got guiding bolt, but he also he made a reckless attack last turn, so you have advantage. Yeah, 100%.
Nice. That is 16 to hit.
That hits absolutely. Smash him right in the gut.
Smite into it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay. So that is 13 plus 23 points of damage.
Holy shit. Okay. With that,
mama.
you know what? Just for the sake of it, like he is tiny. You are absolutely massive.
I want to knock him out the window.
Yeah, perfect. No, you can say that absolutely happens with that amount of damage. As you kind of swing this up right into his gut, and your mace kind of glows and crackles, and then he explodes off of it. There's a shockwave that fills the room, and he just oh no, not that one. He smashes out the window. He's going to take an acrobatics saving throw. He manages to kind of catch hold of it and kind of drop down, holding the axe. He kind of catches the axe at the edge of it and kind of pulls himself down onto the ground, stumbles back, but he's gone from sight now as he's kind of too low to be seen on the other side of the window. And you do hear him just kind of cough up a bunch of blood on the other side.
Oh my god.
And I'll move forward and just face the others. The other enemies.
Nice. You see the other guy like, oh shit. Alright. My turn, I guess. No, it's not my turn. It's not your turn at all. You rolled a really bad roll. Fredericks. Right. I'm going to throw down my cooking tray onto the floor. And I'm going to pull out my wooden spoon and clamber along the table, shuffle through, and I'm going to pick up this little man in one of my mitts. He's going to take a grapple check. And the other guy's going to contest it. He gets an natural 1, so he just picks up this guy and kind of just sticks his mitten over the guy's head, and he just starts holding him and just pinning him. He's like, "You're not going anywhere. Steady on there." So he's just got him restrained and blinded right now. It's Nice Rance Jones' turn.
Has he completely covered this little guy?
He's just put a mitten over his head.
All
and
right.
he's also grabbing him.
Can I combat roll past them both?
Yeah, for sure.
And then attack the guy with the mitten on his head.
Okay, perfect. So you kind of roll over the pair of them, and make me some attacks. You save advantage on these.
Oh, advantage.
Yeah.
That is an 18.
That hits, absolutely. You just punch him right in the head. Or you slice him with a sword. Punch him with a sword in the head.
Yeah, it's a sword punch.
Yeah.
Sword. Oops. Sorry, I threw my dice in a weird place. That is 4 points of damage.
Okay. Nice.
And then I'm going to use a key point to Flurry of Blows.
Nice. Okay. Give me the attack rolls.
So that is a 10 and a 22.
22 hits, yeah.
22.
Oh, and the 10, it's just a 10 in total?
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, that one doesn't hit. So yeah, the 22 hits.
Well, that one is 8 points of damage.
Nice. All right. So you kind of, this one again just cuts right into the button, and you kind of hear like a crack sound as you smash whatever eyepiece was on his eyes, and you pull it out, and now just this red liquid is pouring out and staining the entire mitten. It's probably not blood. It's something else. It's slightly off. It's more pinky in hue. But nice. Okay. It does begin twitching and writhing. Is there anything else that Nice Rance Jones would like to do?
No, I think that's all.
Okay, perfect. So we got the 12, 13. Going along here, we now have the pasta. So let's see here. Where are they? There we go. So the pastor is going to step back a little bit, which will provoke an opportunity attack on Nice Rance Jones. So he's going to step over here. So you can make an opportunity attack if you would like.
That's an 18.
18 hits, absolutely. You can make an attack.
That is 8 points of damage.
Okay. So you kind of slice him down the back. And then they're going to clap their hands together, and all of these little mosquitoes are going to start appearing all around this character. And around you for 15 feet of your duration. Okay. Sorry, I'm just double checking some stuff. So they cast Spirit Guardians, essentially. And it's a 15-foot radius of 1.
My music is fitting for the guy to be like casting a mosquito cloud.
Yeah.
Makes it sound much cooler.
So 1, 2, 3. Yes. Yeah, oh, okay.
Jesus.
It's about that size.
Holy.
Maybe around. Oh, it's around here. So yeah, it's gonna catch everyone in there. I think. Yeah. So when a creature casts a spell, you can designate blah 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 blah. I just need to check. When the creature enters this area for the first time. Oh yeah, okay. So I need to get the Cracked Bell and Nice Rounds Jones and Fredericks to make, and Luhurio's. Yeah, no, these would kind of fly.
Well, he's unconscious, isn't he?
Yeah. Do you fail Wisdom saving throws automatically if you're unconscious, or is it? It's just physical ones.
You would, yeah.
Okay. So Luhurio, you do fail 2 death saves if taking damage here. As these mosquitoes, these dust mosquitoes, start to latch onto your skin and start to pull away at your flesh. Can Nice Rounds Jones and the Cracked Bell give me wisdom saving throws, please?
Sure.
No, no. Can't do anything to help, no.
Not yet.
I'm going back to hell, mama.
Oh, I only got a 10.
I got a 6.
Okay, so the pair of you take 17 points of necrotic damage.
Holy shit. Oh, I have resistance to necrotic damage.
Okay, nice. And let me see here. Sorry, I have to roll for Fredericks. Fredericks got a 3, so Fredericks is going to lose also 17 health. So he's on. Okay. Frederick is hurt as these mosquitoes now just start lashing onto you, just kind of biting, sucking your blood, and then exploding into these puffs of like red dust as soon as they're filled up. And the pastor then also pulls out of his pocket, or the side of his body, like out from his robes, he pulls out a very large silver magnum, and he says, "Yes, my dear, it is time to cleanse this world," and starts aiming it towards you. And that's him. And now it is. Okay. The guy who has a bag over his head is going to try to break out of the bag on his head. Oh no, he's going to just start attacking recklessly, I think, just blind, just swinging his sword. He's going to see if he can hit anyone. So it's just going to be a regular roll. It's going to hit Fredericks. And that is going to be... Fredericks is on 1 HP. So he's now jabbed in the gut by this thing. As he kind of clicks the blade on this pole, this red blade just shoots itself inside of Fredericks' gut, and Fredericks kind of stumbles forward, like looking a bit weak, and a bunch of blood starts pooling onto the floor. Okay, that's that. And now we've got, just before Drip, we have the tiefling. He's gonna take aim, close combat specialist, and he's gonna shoot at the Cracked Bell.
Okie dokie.
And he's gonna shoot upwards, and that is a that's a shit. That is +3, so that is 7 altogether. Fire at the Cracked Bell.
No, that It does not hit.
Okay, so he kind of fires up, misses, and he's actually going to take out a short, basically like a big, what's it called? Thing.
Handkerchief.
Nope. Not like freaking the thing. A machete. He's taking out a machete. Very good. And he's going to slice at you with that. He also gets an 8 on that roll, so both miss. Just kind of managed to parry one, like knock his hand out, the gun out of the way with the other hand. Totally misses both shots. He's kind of stumped. He's like, oh man, okay, big fella, let's dance. And he's going to just start. That's all he's going to do. Okay, Trip, it's your turn.
Do you think that I can move close to the cowboy man
3, 4,
and still attack?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I scale up the back of the cracked bell?
Nice, yeah, absolutely.
And then just from a jumping point, using my short sword, just try to drill it through his skull.
Absolutely. You know what? For that, I'll get you to make the attack with a -2, but you can add 2 to the damage if you hit.
Okay, that's D20, isn't it?
A D20, yeah. So a regular monk attack, but just take 2 away from whatever you roll.
Oh no. It's a 7.
Oh no. Unfortunately, you do miss that as he kind of just ducks under the way. You knock off his hat as he kind of just tries to duck, but you come over to the other side of him. Into the mosquitoes, actually. So I need to get you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. 17.
17, you're fine. The mosquitoes, you kind of just managed to bash away. They're moving too fast for them to actually be able to find you and latch onto you. And they kind of just seem to avoid you as well, just because they just don't want to fuck with you. You still have your bonus action as well if you'd like to make a second attack, or you can, however you want to do it. Or
yeah, I might just try another short sword attack.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. Does anything get added on to that?
Yeah, it's your. Did you get a 7 on the actual dice roll last time?
No, that was a 9, and then I took 2 away for the.
But did you add? Did you also add your attack bonus onto the roll? So
no.
So you add your dexterity modifier plus 2.
Okay, cool. So this is.
So what is your dex mod, by the way?
2.
Okay, cool. So for this one, you're adding 4 onto whatever you rolled on the dice.
Okay, it's 16 then altogether.
16, unfortunately, just misses as you go to punch his gut, and he has just this really hard splint metal armor on under his trench coat that your fist meets, and yeah, unfortunately, it does not penetrate. He does kind of get taken aback a little bit, just like, ugh, but you don't seem to do any actual damage to him, unfortunately.
Oh well.
You're free to use your flurry of blows as well if you want to make 1 extra attack. It costs a key point, but it's up to yourself. But...
No, I'll wait for my next action.
Okay, cool. All right, so we're back to the top of the round, and it is this tiny fella's turn. What's his name again? Tem. And Tem is going to climb back into the room. It kind of starts out, he's trying to hop up for quite a while. It takes him pretty much his whole action to hop back into the room. Kind of bloodied and bruised, and he kind of just pats the pastor and tugs on his coat like,
come on, boss, I need a healing, please.
And that's his turn. Then we've got after that we got Elowin.
Yes.
What would you like
Hello.
to do? Hello.
Is Luhurio still dying?
Yes,
Yeah.
he very much is.
Very much so.
He's
Okay.
being eaten by mosquitoes.
I have 2 spells I can use today, right?
Let me just double check. If anyone does know how many cleric spells a cleric can cast in a day,
At 2nd level, I think it's 3.
is it?
Yeah, I thought it got upgraded.
Yes, yeah. You have 3 spells that you can cast. So you've cast 1,
Nice.
so you have 2 more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just check. I have a bunch of fucking healing spells. Hold on.
Mhm. It's alright. You probably have
Yeah.
cure wounds or
Yeah.
healing word. I think.
I have both. I have cure wounds and healing word.
So one you can be right up to him, and that heals him more, or the healing word usually heals him less, but it's a bonus action, and you can do it without getting near him.
No, I would like to get near him, but if I could kind of not be in the mosquito circle.
Yeah, we can get you right to the edge of it. Absolutely, you can
Yeah.
climb over here, and you can just get to like there, and we can say, yeah, he's what's we call it. Mario's also kind of brought him back just enough so you can actually reach in and touch him. Okay.
That's the healing. No, cure wounds.
Cure wounds, perfect. So, I think it's a D8, I believe.
Yes, it's a D8 plus my spell casting.
Which is your wisdom, but also because you are a discipline of life, you also add 2 plus. You add 3 more onto whatever you're healing. So what's your wisdom modifier?
My wisdom is +3.
+3. So you're adding 6 to the whatever you roll in the D8.
Okay, and D8. Which one is that again?
The one
The
that
Sims looking one.
Yeah, Sims icon.
Okay. So I add 6.
6 to whatever you roll.
Okay. Ooh, that's a 12.
12, nice one. So Luhurio, you're back up with 12 HP.
Mouthful of mosquitoes.
Very nice. And you watch as Luhurio's horns retract back into his head, which would have probably popped out. Oh no, do they pop out when you're unconscious? Maybe they don't.
Yeah, I would have like slowly started to like morph.
Morph back in. Okay. Cool. But they kind of shoot back in, and you're back to the beautiful Eldrin version of yourself. Nice. Okay. So, Eloin, you happy with that in your turn?
I can't really do much.
I mean, that was a lot. You stopped someone dying.
Huh? Yeah,
You
I
stop
did.
someone dying.
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay, cool. So we then go to it's your turn, Luhurio. However, because you are currently still in the swarm, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Sure thing. That is a 13.
13 is, let me just double check, I think that's enough to pass. Oh, you beat it. So you're fine. DC is 13.
Yay!
So you're fine. You managed to shoot off these mosquitoes from your body. What would you like to do? See, Becky's applying kind of herbs to your body. Eloin's kind of healed you up.
Like he wakes up wide-eyed and like breathing and looking around. He's like, I fucked up, didn't I? Oh god, I fucked up. Like all his sass, all his like sassy attitude is gone. He's like looking sheepish, like with his ears down and like shaking, and tries to push everyone like towards the exit and be like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Let's get out. And he will stand up, look around, and the what was his name? The pastor, the hooded guy.
Yeah.
He was like pointing a gun, right?
He was just drawing a gun, yeah, and he's kind of pointing it around everywhere, not really picking a target yet.
Okay, Luhurio will cast Horny on him.
Oh my god.
That is a
wisdom saving throw, right?
Yes, it is.
Cool. Wow, they rolled a 3, so you watch as the pastor kind of takes aim at you, seeing the horns kind of retract into your head again. He says, "Goodbye, demon." And as soon as you cast this on him, you see his legs kind of cave in, like his knees come together. It kind of keels over. He's like, such beauty. And starts rolling around on the floor. Drops the gun and is just like kind of holding his face, kind of doing the kind of just rubbing his cheeks. You see him kind of pull down his hood and he starts feeling his neck and all his body, and you can see now he's clearly a zombie or some sort of undead creature, but he's kind of rubbing his flesh and bits of flesh are kind of coming away.
Oh god.
Okay. And you want to start?
If I can, could I like move away from the swarm?
Yeah, 100%. You can say you can move the others back if you want. You can start shuffling them back a little bit,
Wonderful.
and we can move you. Do you want to just be out of it, or do you want to continue all the way to the door?
As much as I can, yeah, and like get into cover, or like I would focus on getting everyone else into cover.
Okay, so we can have you hop over the counter if you like, and just have you duck down.
If I can stay where I am, but like get the other ones to move, I'll do that.
Okay, well we can say you can bring them all kind of around here, and you're all kind of just ducked down below this counter at the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and Mario as well is going to. He's like, here, take the burgers, and he starts kind of laying out all these burgers on the ground. He's like, they will give you back your strength. And he shoves the burger into your mouth, Lujurio, and you're gonna heal by 4 HP.
Thank you.
This burger immediately melts in your mouth, and you can feel this kind of hot flush rush over your entire body. And you just feel a little stronger.
Nice. How much did Elowen heal me for, by the way? Was it 14?
12, I think. And now you've taken another 4, so you're on 16, I believe, altogether.
Nice, wonderful.
And you also gain resistance to poison damage at the moment. I don't think it'll be relevant, but at the moment you have resistance to poison damage. Okay. So, going down the list, we have Meki. What would you like to do?
Gosh. So did using the herbal leaf take up my action?
No. You would have just had them out and ready to use, but you don't have to use them at all. You just have them in hand if you need them.
Oh, okay. Oh boy. Everyone's still standing. I'm going to use magic missile again.
Oh, okay.
If I can.
And who do you want to aim it at?
I want to aim it at the pastor and the guy behind him.
Cool.
Actually, I want to hit the pastor twice, and then the guy
twice.
behind him once.
No problem.
Yeah.
All right. So, how much damage does the pastor take? So, starting with him. So you roll 2d4, and you're adding 2 to whatever you roll altogether.
So for the pastor, it's 9 damage.
Nice. Okay. And
the other guy gets 3.
3 damage. Okay. Okay. So the pastor, 2 of these kind of shoot into his body as he's kind of rolling around on the ground. At the end of each turn, or whenever it takes damage, so he's going to take 2 wisdom saving throws as each bolt is dealing damage to him. So he gets a natural 20 on the first roll. So immediately, as 2 of these bolts kind of hit him in the back, he's like, oh, "What am I doing?" And he kind of covers himself up and brings his hood up over his face, kind of curling around and looking where these magic missiles came from. Then another one hits him in the side of the face, and a bunch of his face kind of just breaks away and falls over. And now you can see the rest of his teeth on the other side.
He needs to make 2 concentration saves as well, right?
He does, actually. Yeah, you're right. So first one. Oh wow, does he have any con? Okay, that first one as well. With the first hit on him, the mosquitoes disappear, phase. Thanks for that. Nice.
Meki is king.
Yeah.
All right, and as he's there as well, kind of running around, he's kind of holding his cheeks and trying to piece himself back together. It's like, and the mosquitoes disappear. He's like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. And the other guy as well just gets this right in the gut, and it kind of just shoots right through him. He coughs up a bunch of blood, like a bunch more blood. You can also see that all of his insides have been kind of blasted open from the blast of the cracked bell, and one of these magic missiles have also just sunk into that hole in his stomach. Okay. Would Meki like to move or do anything else?
He'd like to shield Elowen a bit, but whilst the pastor's going, oh no, you just see his hat kind of bob at the top of the counter, and you just hear it, oh yes.
Nice.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. And we have the cracked bell. It's your turn.
Alrighty. Cracked Bell's going to run forward again with the mace swung behind him, and he's going to try and hit the pastor in the stomach into the other dude.
So the guy, the whatchamacallit guy, the tiefling is going to get 1 opportunity attack on you. Roll a 3, so totally misses with his machete. But yep, give me an attack roll. You have advantage because he's on the ground.
Oh, sick. Okay, so less advantage. That's 15?
That hits, absolutely.
Okay, and that is 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
10 points. That is exactly how much he has. How would you like to do this?
Oh yeah, I just want to like crush his stomach in and then like splatter as much of him as I can on the guy with the.
Fuck yeah!
The guy that's behind him, just.
Nice. Okay, so you just slam down. This guy reels, falls over. I need to double check something.
There's like weirdly no sounds coming from the cracked bell. No like no sounds of breathing or like anger or like exclamation. It's all just wordless killing. It's just.
I love him.
What a man.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, you see the pastor twitch for a second, and then falls limp. Does not move. Okay. Nice. And Crackbell's happy there? You're happy where you are?
Oh yeah, I'll stay here.
Cool. So I can tell you he's dead. There we go. Yeah, he's just kind of sitting up against the floor. Although, no, it's just like he's holding a ball.
Handed the ball.
Yeah. Oh my god. Never mind. Moving on. Fredericks is going to punch him in the head. This guy. His adventures. Oh, that just does 4 damage to this. Yeah, 4 damage to him. Is it 4 or 5? Okay, so bonks this dude on the head, and he's gonna punch him again. He's like, oh, shut up, shut up, shut up. And okay, so he's just beating this guy. He's like, shush, 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 shush. And it is now Knives for Hans Jones' turn. Nice, Franz Jones.
Oh, sorry.
What would you like to do?
I will. Yeah, I'm gonna stab this guy that Fredericks just bonked.
Oh, this guy down here? No, wait, this guy. Wait. So...
Yeah, the one there. Okay, the same guy I hit last time.
Okay, cool. Oh, Frederick. Sorry, I was singing the correct bell. Yeah.
That's a 14 to hit.
Okay, that hits, absolutely.
That is 4 points of damage.
You know what? You have advantage on the attack as well because he reckless attacked Frederick's last turn.
Oh.
So you can just double check.
Oh, it wasn't any better.
Okay. How much damage did you do?
4.
4 damage. Cool. Right. So you kind of just again stab him. Just the pair of these punching him. You're stabbing this guy. He's taking them all though. Something about whatever's been injected into the side of his head has just made him far more resilient, and he just keeps on fighting.
Okay, I'm gonna spend another key point to flurry of blows again.
Go for it, yeah.
And stabbing him. And that is a natural 20 and a 23. 22. Yeah.
Yeah, all of them hit. So just roll for double the dice or double the damage, just up to yourself. Nice.
That's 16 points damage.
Nice. Okay. I'm actually gonna roll. Will you roll me a d20 very quickly?
16.
Okay. 16. So they have a nice festering wound now. Cool. So you just get him right in the gut and you kind of twist, and a little bit of a blade just clips their stomach, and a bunch of acid starts to now fill the wound, and they begin writhing, and they're in a lot of pain. Okay, and nice rounds. Are you happy where you are? Do you want to move anywhere else, or you chill there?
No, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay.
It is coming up on 9:30 there, though.
It is. This is nearly over. There's not a lot of people and a lot of health, but the pastor's dead. Yeah, we'll start wrapping this up very quickly because they're going to start.
Gabriel.
Well, they're going to start fucking legging it because they're not dealing with this. So we've got this guy who's grappled. He's going to just try to keep stabbing Fredericks. Fredericks goes unconscious. Kind of collapses down. The other guy now just steps over Fredericks and heads for the door.
He's like, fuck this, Bowser. Fuck you. Fuck all this. Fuck it. I'm not ready for this.
And he just starts running away. Drip and Nice Rounds Jones, you both get opportunity attacks on him if you'd like.
No, it's not. It's I got a 15.
15 hits.
That is 9 points damage.
9 points, damn. And Drip, you can make an opportunity attack as well if you'd like.
Okay. 6.
Unfortunately, does not hit. This guy's small. He's kind of just bolted off in a split second. You don't have time to react, and he's already heading for the door. As is what's his name? I've forgotten my name. It's on the thing. Yeah, Mateus. Mateus is gonna run away as well, and kind of tip his hat towards you. Nice Round Jones is like, until we meet again, and he's gonna run off. You can get an opportunity attack on him if you'd like. Oh no! Wait, sorry. You've used your reaction. Sorry, both of you. Used
I
reaction.
used
So
it.
he's gonna run out to the back, and he's actually gonna use his full action just to run. He's not gonna bother shooting behind him. He's just gonna once just fire out behind him, like not aiming at anything, and just kind of just to distract someone.
He still has a crush on knives.
Yeah, exactly. Until we meet again. It's running out. He's gone. Okay. All that's left now. Drip. It's your turn. Would you like to do anything?
Is the guy that's like between me and Nice Hands Jones, like what state is he in?
He's barely alive. He's holding his guts in. Like a gust of wind could knock him over.
Okay, well then I guess I'll at least try go for him.
He kind of looks up at you, cracked lenses and stuff, and pulls them off his face. You can see his eyes are completely bloodshot. There's these two dents in the side of his head where these needles were stabbed into. He looks up at you, looks in your eyes.
You finish me off.
Can I grab his head and just smash it against the wall?
Yeah, you can. You can make an attack with advantage if you'd like.
And what do you do for that?
Just roll a d20 twice and take the higher result. Nice.
It was a 14.
That hits. That's enough. Roll for the damage.
Second. That's like...
It's your dexterity modifier plus I think you're using your hand, so it's like a d4, I think.
Yeah, okay, cool. That is 3 altogether.
That is exactly how much health he had. As you brain him against the wall, he just falls limp. And the bar falls silent. At this stage as well, a bunch of families and stuff are running out. They have been running out the entire time, trying to duck and dive between things. And it's just you lot left in the bar, and Mario kind of lifts himself up. Oh my god. Does anybody want a burger?
Such a sweet man.
And we'll leave it there for this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're almost level 3.
Yeah.
Almost there. But nice, thank you all very, very much for playing this week.
Yay.
I'll go over what you have from these people. There's a bunch of loot here, a bunch of guns,
Nice.
a bunch of other stuff like that. But yeah, cool. Hope you enjoyed it.
That was
Yes.
scary.
Thank you,
Yeah,
guys.
it was.
Sorry.
We almost lost Lahurio.
It's okay. Last time I almost killed like 3 people. It's fine.
Lose a soul just because we clinked to the wreckage.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you everyone watching on the stream as well. We'll see you all hopefully next week. And yeah, goodbye for now.
Okay. Oscar will look at Ghostly and say, "Frog, horse, frog. Do you wanna frog, horse? Do you wanna go on top of the frog, horse?"
Yeah, are you all right, mate?
Frog! On top, frog!
Do you hit your head?
Oh my god.
I will go next to Madame Sprout and just put my hands on top of the frog. Safe, very safe.
Eternal Oscar right now. We've noticed that Bubbles like does like a thing where like the sides of Bubbles' mouth kind of stretch to the sides and curl downwards like a, and you can sense what Bubbles is thinking like, really? You think I'm good at this kind of stuff?
I was just gonna look at her. I was like, no, but I don't think I'm any better. You really want me to go up to that man? A girl like, oh, it's okay. She wasn't much of a loss. See, I can't.
Bubbles kind of points inside their mouth, and just you know what Bubbles is saying the whole time, and Bubbles is just trying to communicate like, I can't even talk.
I think that's the benefit.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Ghostly, I think this might be for you.
What's that then?
Like, go give Brian a hug.
Oh, Brian's upset because Nagacinta's in bits on the floor.